7 lucky numbers to win the lottery in this week of September 2024. Buddhist Teachings. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Have you ever wondered if certain numbers could hold the key to unlocking your financial fortune? Imagine discovering 7 specific numbers that not only symbolize luck, but also carry the spiritual energy to guide you towards winning the lottery this very week. These numbers, steeped in Buddhist teachings and numerology, are believed to hold immense power to shift your financial path and lead you towards abundance. Stay with us until the end as we unveil these 7 lucky numbers and show you how to harness their energies to invite wealth, prosperity, and balance into your life today. Before we get started, don't forget to comment 111, subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom, and share this video with someone who could use a little extra luck this week. Number 1. A new chapter and financial breakthroughs. Let's begin with number 1. This is the number of fresh starts, new beginnings, and breaking free from old financial patterns that no longer serve you. If you've been stuck in a cycle of financial stress or feeling like you're not moving forward in your life, the appearance of the number 1 is a sign that change is not only possible, it's essential. The universe is giving you the nudge you need to take bold steps toward a more abundant future. In Buddhist numerology, the number 1 is a symbol of rebirth. Just as a seed must first break through the soil to grow into a plant, the number 1 reminds us that we too must break free from our limitations to achieve financial freedom. This number carries the energy of courage, encouraging you to take the first step, whether it's launching a new business, changing your spending habits, or finally investing in that opportunity you've been eyeing. It's not just about money, it's about aligning your actions with your deepest desires. Why is this so significant? Many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, believe that the number 1 marks a powerful turning point. It signifies the start of something new, a shift in energy that opens doors you may not have noticed before. Whether you're starting a new job, considering a different approach to saving, or ready to leap into an investment opportunity, now is the time. Think of the number 1 as a cosmic green light, a sign from the universe that it's your time to act. But here's the key: action alone isn't enough. The number 1 also calls for a shift in mindset. It's about believing in yourself and your capacity to create a prosperous future. Fear and self-doubt can hold us back, but the number 1 urges you to push past those limitations. Have faith in your ability to succeed, because without belief, even the boldest action won't bear fruit. Let's make this real for you. Think about one financial decision you've been hesitating on. Maybe it's opening a savings account, starting a side hustle, or investing in a promising venture. What's that one step you've been meaning to take but haven't? Write it down in the comments below, and let's create a community of action, all stepping into new beginnings together. Remember, every great achievement starts with that first, seemingly small step. The energy of number 1 is here to support you. It's telling you that this is your moment to break free from whatever has been holding you back and take that courageous leap. Trust that the universe is on your side, and whatever decision you make now will bring you closer to financial abundance. By following the wisdom of number 1, you're not just setting yourself up for short-term success. You're laying the foundation for long-term wealth and financial freedom. So, embrace this new beginning. Believe in your ability to create the financial life you deserve, and take that first step with confidence. Let the number 1 guide you on your path to prosperity, and watch as your efforts unfold into greater success. As you go about your week, keep the energy of the number 1 close to your heart. Whenever you feel uncertain or hesitant, remind yourself that this number is here to empower you to act. It's time to break free from doubt and step boldly into your financial future. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What financial leap are you ready to take? Share your plans in the comments below, and don't forget to follow the channel for more insights and teachings that will guide you on your journey toward wealth and success. Let's move forward together, inspired by the number 1, and make this week a powerful turning point in our financial lives. Number 7. Balance in life and finances. Number 7 holds a special place across various spiritual traditions, and in Buddhist teachings, it is often regarded as a symbol of balance, harmony, and inner wisdom. This number serves as a gentle reminder that true prosperity is not just measured by the wealth we accumulate, but by how well we balance the various aspects of our lives, including our financial well-being. When we seek financial success without regard for our inner peace, we often find that the stress of chasing material gain overshadows any momentary joy that wealth may bring. The Buddha once said, "Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship." And this teaching helps us understand that money alone cannot bring happiness if our lives are unbalanced. When we apply this principle to our finances, we realize that it's not about the number in our bank account, but how that wealth is harmonized with the rest of our life. It's important to ask yourself, are you managing your finances in a way that supports your long-term goals and brings peace? Or are you getting swept up in the pursuit of quick financial wins, losing sight of the bigger picture? Number 7 teaches us to step back and evaluate our financial choices with mindfulness, ensuring that our income, savings, and investments are aligned not only with our material needs but also with our spiritual values. As the Dalai Lama once reflected, "Man sacrifices his health in order to make money, then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health." This quote perfectly encapsulates the irony of financial imbalance. If we sacrifice our well-being for wealth, we risk losing the very essence of a fulfilled life. This week, take time to reflect on your financial habits. Are you spending wisely, saving adequately, and investing thoughtfully? The number 7 encourages us to create equilibrium between what we earn and what we spend, between our work and our rest. To make this practical, try this simple exercise. Visualize yourself as a monk balancing 2 bowls. One represents your desires and the other your needs. If these bowls are uneven, your life may feel out of balance, resulting in stress and dissatisfaction. But when they are in harmony, it creates a state of inner peace that resonates with outer prosperity. A balanced approach to finances doesn't just mean cutting costs or limiting spending. It involves aligning your actions with your values. When your financial decisions reflect who you are at your core, it becomes easier to manage both abundance and scarcity with grace. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the race for more money, more possessions, more status. However, as number 7 reminds us, the key to lasting wealth lies in balance. This doesn't mean avoiding financial growth. Rather, it means pursuing wealth in a way that honors your health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. Remember that money, like everything else, is a form of energy. When managed mindfully, it flows into our lives in ways that support both our spiritual and material goals. The balance of the number 7 teaches us that prosperity is a natural byproduct of a life lived in alignment, where financial success supports our overall well-being rather than undermines it. Number 18. Transformation and financial growth. In this week of September 2024, One of the most important numbers to pay attention to is the number 18, a symbol of transformation, growth, and new opportunities, especially when it comes to financial prosperity. According to Buddhist numerology, number 18 carries a profound message that signals change, often the kind that can open the doors to greater abundance. If you have been feeling financially stuck or uncertain, this number is here to guide you toward a more promising future. Buddhist philosophy teaches us about impermanence, that nothing stays the same forever. This same idea is deeply connected to number 18, reminding us that transformation is a natural part of life, especially when it comes to money. Whether you're thinking about a career change, contemplating an investment, or simply wanting to shift your mindset around finances, number 18 urges you to embrace these changes wholeheartedly. These transformations, whether big or small, are the key to unlocking new opportunities that could significantly impact your financial situation for the better. Number 18 acts as a gentle reminder that sometimes growth comes from accepting and adapting to the changes that life brings. In Buddhist teachings, change is inevitable, and resisting it only causes suffering. When it comes to finances, clinging to outdated habits or limiting beliefs can hold you back from achieving the wealth and abundance that's possible for you. Number 18 is an invitation to let go of what no longer serves you and to trust in the flow of new energy and opportunities. Are there areas in your financial life where you feel stagnant? Perhaps you've been following the same routines for years, hoping for different results. Or maybe you're holding on to limiting beliefs about money that prevent you from seeing new opportunities. This week, be mindful of any financial prospects, whether they come in the form of a job offer, a business idea, or even a small shift in your daily habits. These are the seeds of transformation that number 18 brings into your life. Even subtle changes can lead to greater financial rewards if you are open to them. Sometimes financial transformation requires an inner shift. Are you holding on to any negative or outdated beliefs about money? Do you tell yourself that wealth is hard to come by, or that abundance is reserved for others? These kinds of thoughts can block the flow of prosperity into your life. Number 18 encourages you to recognize these mental blocks and let them go. By releasing old beliefs, you create space for new, positive energy to enter your life, which in turn allows financial abundance to flow more easily to you. This week, take time to reflect on your relationship with money. Ask yourself, what areas need a fresh perspective? Do you need to approach your career with more openness? Are there opportunities you've been hesitant to explore? Number 18 is a signal that the universe is ready to support your financial growth if you are willing to welcome the changes that come with it. One way to harness the transformative power of number 18 is through a simple yet powerful practice. Start by writing down one area of your financial life that you want to improve or transform. This could be anything from paying off debt, increasing your savings, or finding new streams of income. Once you've identified the area, spend a few minutes each day meditating on it. As you meditate, visualize positive changes taking place. See your wealth growing, your financial situation improving, and abundance flowing freely into your life. Trust in the process and be patient with yourself. Transformation takes time, but number 18 assures you that the changes happening now are leading you toward a future of prosperity. The key is to stay open, embrace the opportunities that come your way, and let go of anything that's holding you back. Number 18 is a powerful reminder that financial growth and abundance often come when we are willing to embrace change. This week, keep your eyes open for new opportunities and trust that the universe is guiding you toward greater financial success. Let go of any limiting beliefs and welcome the positive transformations that are on their way. By doing so, you can unlock a future filled with prosperity and abundance. If you found this message helpful, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to follow the channel for more insights and teachings. Let's continue this journey of wisdom together. Number 11. Intuition, prosperity, and spiritual awakening. Let's explore one of the most powerful numbers in numerology, number 11, a symbol of intuition, prosperity, and spiritual awakening. This number holds a special place in the hearts of many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, where it is seen as a powerful connection between the physical world and the spiritual realm. What makes number 11 so unique is its high vibration, which brings a deep sense of purpose and alignment between your material life and higher spiritual calling. When you embrace the energy of number 11, the universe works in harmony with you, helping you move toward abundance in all areas, including your financial life. What makes number 11 special? Number 11 is often called a master number in numerology, and there's a reason for that. It stands as a doorway to deeper understanding, guiding you toward greater spiritual insights. But it's not just about spirituality. Number 11 is also linked to prosperity. When you connect with this number, it serves as a reminder that financial success is not separate from spiritual well-being. They work together. The lessons of number 11 remind us that we can achieve material success while staying true to our higher purpose. Now, you might be wondering, how does this apply to winning the lottery? Well, the energy of number 11 encourages us to listen closely to our intuition. Often when it comes to financial decisions, we overlook those small, quiet feelings, those gut instincts. This week, take extra care to pay attention to those intuitive nudges. They could guide you toward a winning lottery number or open doors to new financial opportunities that may not have been on your radar before. Number 11 invites us to trust in our inner wisdom. Financial decisions often seem to rely on logic and numbers, but there's something incredibly powerful about tuning into your intuition. Think about those moments when you had a feeling about something but brushed it off, only to realize later that your initial instinct was right. This week, don't ignore those moments. Let your inner voice guide you. When you see a set of numbers or have a flash of inspiration about a ticket, pay attention to it. That's number 11 guiding you. One of the key messages of number 11 is to let go of limiting beliefs about wealth. Too often, people think of money as something that's hard to come by, a resource that's scarce and only available to a few. But when you align with the energy of number 11, it helps you see things differently. Prosperity isn't about just accumulating money in your bank account. It's about growth, innovation, and being open to new possibilities. The more you focus on these positive energies, the more likely it is that financial success will come to you. Start shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing wealth as something that others have and you don't, start thinking of it as a natural part of your life's flow. When you're in alignment with your higher self, abundance will naturally follow. By welcoming the energy of number 11, you'll find that money can come into your life more easily, often in ways that surprise you. The journey to financial abundance isn't always straightforward, but number 11 encourages us to trust in the process. Imagine the energy of this number surrounding you like a bright golden light. Feel its warmth and the promise of infinite possibilities. This light isn't just a symbol, it's a reminder that you are on the right path and that the universe is conspiring to help you reach your financial goals. Close your eyes and take a moment to visualize what financial abundance looks like for you. Picture yourself free of worry, with all your financial needs met. Let this vision fill you with hope and determination, and let the energy of number 11 guide your actions throughout the week. Trust that every step you take is leading you toward the wealth and prosperity you deserve. As you move forward this week, remember that number 11 is not just a lucky number, it's a guide to living a more prosperous life. Allow yourself to tap into its energy and let it inspire you to take action. Whether it's picking a lottery number or making a financial decision, let the intuitive power of number 11 guide you. Trust that by aligning with your higher purpose, the universe will bring abundance into your life in unexpected ways. Thank you for joining us on this journey to uncover the wisdom of Buddhist teachings and numerology. If you found this content helpful, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences with number 11 and how it has impacted your life. Don't forget to follow the channel to stay updated with more insights that can help you achieve your goals. Stay tuned for more powerful teachings and guidance that will help you unlock the full potential of your life. Number 3. Manifesting wealth through clarity and focus. This week, let's dive into the significance of number 3, a number deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings and spiritual practices as a powerful symbol of clarity, focus, and the manifestation of wealth. In Buddhist philosophy, the number 3 represents the triad of thought, word, and deed. 3 elements that must work in harmony if we are to achieve balance in our lives. It's said that true success, whether in wealth, health, or relationships, begins when these 3 aspects of our existence are aligned. So, as you think about manifesting financial abundance, think of number 3 as a guiding force, encouraging you to synchronize your thoughts, actions, and intentions. Are you focused enough on what you truly desire, or are your intentions scattered, diluted by fear and doubt? Think of a monk during meditation, their mind entirely concentrated on a single point, free from distraction. This is the same approach you must take when focusing on your financial goals. Whether it's winning the lottery, starting a successful business, or simply increasing your savings, you need to bring clarity to your intentions. But what does that really mean? It means having a crystal clear vision of what you want. Buddha once said, "What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create." This simple yet profound teaching is key here. You must know exactly what you want, without hesitation or ambiguity, and then focus all your energy on manifesting it. This is not just about hoping for wealth. It's about being intentional with your actions and words every single day. Financial abundance doesn't just happen out of thin air. It requires effort, focus, and, most importantly, a mindset that is ready to receive wealth. Are you prepared to invite financial success into your life? Take a moment and ask yourself, have you defined your financial goals? If not, this is the perfect week to do it. Write them down in detail, whether it's winning the lottery, paying off debt, or growing your income streams. Be as specific as possible. Clarity is your first step toward manifestation. As you write, visualize your goals coming to life, not just as wishes, but as realities waiting to happen. You see, the number 3 also reminds us of the power of positive self-talk. Buddha once said, "Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world." This applies directly to your financial journey. Every time you speak about your finances, make sure your words are filled with hope, not despair. Avoid phrases like, "I'll never have enough money," or "I'm bad with finances." These are forms of negative self-talk that can block your progress. Instead, choose words that align with your goals and dreams. Say, "I am financially successful," or "Wealth flows into my life easily." By doing this, you are aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with the energy of number 3. creating a powerful frequency that draws financial success toward you. To truly harness the energy of this number, try this simple but effective practice. Start each day with a powerful affirmation. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes and say, "I am focused, clear, and aligned with my financial goals. Wealth flows to me effortlessly." As you speak, feel the energy shift within you. You're not just reciting words. You're sending a clear message to the universe that you are ready and open to receiving abundance. The universe, in return, will begin to align circumstances, people, and opportunities in your favor. This is the law of attraction in action, and it's supported by the clarity and focus symbolized by number 3. How does it feel to step into this space of intentional creation, knowing that you hold the power to change your financial destiny? Are you ready to align your intentions with your actions? This week, let number 3 guide you toward greater clarity and focus. Keep your goals clear, stay mindful of the energy you project, and trust that the universe is always working in your favor when your intentions are pure. Stay focused, stay positive, and watch as wealth flows effortlessly into your life. Number 24, completion and financial stability. The number 24 holds a powerful significance, symbolizing completion and financial stability. In the spiritual context, it represents a culmination of efforts, where all the hard work, decisions, and investments you've made along the way begin to come together, leading to a period of balance and security. This number encourages us to acknowledge that financial fulfillment is not simply about amassing wealth, but about achieving a harmonious state in which money supports a life filled with purpose, peace, and contentment. As Buddha wisely said, health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. This reminds us that true wealth isn't merely a number in your bank account, but the balance between material success and inner peace. In this week of September, if you focus on the energy of number 24, take a moment to reflect on what financial stability and success mean to you personally. It could be the ability to live debt-free, the freedom to pursue passions, travel the world, or even support causes that matter deeply to your heart. Whatever your vision of fulfillment may be, let it align with your core values, because only then can money bring genuine satisfaction. To tap into the power of this number, focus on gratitude. Appreciate the small and large things you already possess, for when you express gratitude for what you have, you open the door to receiving even more. It's important to recognize that money, in its essence, is a tool that should enhance the quality of your life, not be a source of stress or anxiety. Many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, emphasize that true prosperity comes when giving and receiving are in perfect harmony. As the Dalai Lama once said, "Our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them." This wisdom holds especially true when discussing wealth. The more we give from a place of abundance, the more we are blessed in return. This week, challenge yourself to be generous, whether it's by giving to those in need, donating to a cause you care about, or even sharing your knowledge and experiences with others. When you create a flow of generosity, the universe responds by providing more opportunities for you to prosper. In modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the constant chase for financial gain, but the number 24 invites us to take a step back and evaluate whether our financial pursuits are truly bringing us joy and fulfillment. Are your current financial decisions aligned with your values, or are they driven by external pressures and societal expectations? If they don't bring you peace, consider shifting your approach to one that's more in line with your true desires. Furthermore, consider how you can build a life of financial stability that not only benefits you, but also the community around you. In today's world, where inequality is often rampant, those who have the means to give back play a crucial role in creating a better, more harmonious society. Financial stability should not just be about personal gain, but about building a life where your success can positively impact the world around you. Number 24 is a reminder that when we focus on creating a cycle of abundance, one where both giving and receiving are balanced, we are not only building wealth for ourselves, but contributing to a collective prosperity that benefits all. In this way, the spiritual and material realms come together, creating a life filled with purpose, peace, and true fulfillment. Number 29, creativity and financial success. Let's explore the power of number 29, a number that symbolizes creativity, innovation, and financial success. In Buddhist numerology, 29 is seen as a dynamic force that brings together the energies of abundance and creativity. It urges you not just to do more of what you're already doing, but to look at life through a fresh lens, unlocking potential you may not even realize you possess. This number encourages you to step outside the boundaries of traditional thinking, to break free from the limitations that might be holding you back, and to explore new paths with courage and openness. When we think of wealth and success, it's often easy to believe that hard work alone will get us there. But the message of 29 is deeper than that. It calls upon you to harness your unique gifts and talents, those parts of you that might have been sitting dormant or underutilized, and turn them into sources of abundance. Think for a moment. What special talents do you have that you might not be using to their fullest? Perhaps you have a hobby, a passion you've always loved, but you've never considered how it might bring you income. Or maybe there's an idea tucked away in the back of your mind, an idea you've been too afraid to pursue. Number 29 invites you to bring that idea to the forefront and give it life. In the teachings of the Buddha, it is said, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." This powerful quote reminds us that our creative thoughts, when nurtured and acted upon, can transform our reality. What if the very thing you've been dreaming of could be the key to your financial success? What if, by taking a step into the unknown, you could open doors you never imagined possible? Look at the stories of many self-made millionaires. Many of them started with nothing but a unique idea, an idea that set them apart because they dared to think differently. They didn't follow the traditional paths or wait for someone else to give them permission to succeed. Instead, they trusted their creative instincts and carved out their own path. This is the essence of number 29. The ability to use your creative energy to craft new opportunities, to blaze your own trail rather than follow someone else's. Are there ideas in your life waiting for you to take that leap of faith? What dreams have you been putting off, waiting for the right time or the right circumstances? The truth is, the right time is now, and number 29 is your signal to act. 7.1. As we dive deeper into the energy of 29, here's a challenge for you this week. Think of 3 creative ideas that could generate income for you. Write them down, say them out loud, or share them in the comments below if you feel called to. You never know which idea could take off and bring you the wealth you've been longing for. This exercise isn't just about making money. It's about opening your mind to the infinite possibilities that creativity brings. Creativity, after all, isn't just about painting, writing, or making art. It's about seeing the world in a new way, finding fresh solutions to everyday problems, and daring to think beyond what's in front of you. Buddhism teaches us that everything is interconnected. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared, says the Buddha. In the same way, when you share your creative ideas with the world, when you act on them and bring them into existence, you're not just creating abundance for yourself, but for others as well. You're lighting a candle that can illuminate the path for others, showing them that it's possible to live a life of prosperity, creativity, and joy. Ask yourself, how can you be of service to others through your creativity? How can your unique gifts bring value not only to your life, but to the lives of those around you? Often, we get so caught up in the idea of success as something we achieve for ourselves that we forget its broader purpose. True success, as number 29 reminds us, comes from aligning our creativity with the greater good, from using our talents to uplift not just ourselves, but our communities and the world around us. The energy of 29 encourages you to look within, to ask yourself the deep, meaningful questions that can unlock doors to new realms of abundance. What are the skills, talents, and ideas that make you unique? What can you offer the world that no one else can? Perhaps it's time to revisit those hobbies and passions you've set aside, or to pursue that business idea you've been too scared to explore. What's holding you back? The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. If you open your mind and heart to the possibilities, the energy of 29 will guide you toward the prosperity you deserve. So, this week, take action. Trust in your creativity. Write down your ideas, no matter how wild or out of the box they seem. Share them, nurture them, and let them grow. And remember, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. As Buddha wisely said, your moment is now. Your creativity is your wealth. What will you create? The 7 powerful numbers we've just discussed aren't merely digits. They hold deep symbolic and energetic meanings that can profoundly influence your week ahead. Numbers like these are deeply rooted in both ancient wisdom and the patterns of the universe, offering guidance when we align ourselves with their vibrations. In Buddhist philosophy, all things are interconnected, and numbers, like our thoughts and actions, have the ability to manifest outcomes. A well-known Buddhist proverb states, "Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change." In the same way, focusing on these numbers can help you channel your intentions and energy toward financial abundance and opportunities. To harness their power, start by meditating on each number that resonates with you. Picture its energy filling your mind and heart, creating a sense of clarity and purpose. This practice is more than just visualization. It allows you to focus on attracting the right opportunities into your life, much like how meditation clears the mind and brings wisdom. Just as the number 7 symbolizes balance and introspection, your daily meditation can center you, allowing the universe to guide your actions towards success. Journaling is another key aspect to consider. Putting your intentions down on paper solidifies them, turning abstract thoughts into tangible plans. The act of writing not only provides clarity, but aligns your energy with the universe's flow. When you jot down your financial goals for the week, think about how each number can guide your actions, whether it's through the creativity of number 29, the fresh start of number 1, or the fulfillment associated with number 24. As the famous saying goes, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Writing these goals helps you focus on what you want to manifest and gives you a roadmap to follow. However, manifestation is not just about thinking, it's about taking inspired action. It's important to remember that in Buddhism, the right action is one of the key steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. This week, don't simply wait for wealth to fall into your lap. Instead, take intentional steps that are aligned with your goals. Maybe you'll feel inspired to buy a lottery ticket or perhaps take a chance on a new business idea. Whatever you do, ensure that your actions are infused with the energy of these numbers, guiding you toward your desires. The famous motivational speaker Tony Robbins once said, "The path to success is to take massive, determined action." In this case, let the numbers be your compass. Another crucial aspect is the community you build around you. Invite your loved ones into this journey of discovery and abundance. Just as shared meditation strengthens collective mindfulness, discussing and engaging with others about these lucky numbers can amplify their power. The energy we exchange with others has a ripple effect, and creating a group mindset around abundance can help uplift everyone involved. By engaging in this process with others, you cultivate a sense of shared purpose, which can amplify the results for everyone. Happiness never decreases by being shared, as the Buddha once said, and this holds true not only for joy, but for the pursuit of abundance as well. Lastly, remain open to the subtle signs that the universe may send you. Whether it's a chance encounter, a seemingly random number appearing throughout your day, or an unexpected opportunity, stay alert. These small signals are often the universe's way of letting you know you're on the right path. Trust in the process, because the mind is everything. What you think, you become, as Buddha wisely taught. By staying open and receptive, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing the energies of these numbers to guide you toward financial success and fulfillment. This week, let these lucky numbers be your guide, and remember, when you take action with intention, the universe will always respond. As we conclude, I encourage you to take these lucky numbers and truly apply them to your life this week. It's more than just about winning the lottery. It's about aligning yourself with the abundance and prosperity the universe has to offer. Drop a yes in the comments below to show your commitment to embracing this path to wealth and happiness. Thank you for being part of the journey of wisdom. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights that can transform your life. Stay open to the universe, and may your journey be filled with endless joy and success. Put your name in the water with cinnamon and say goodbye to debts. Buddhist Teachings. Prosperity is not in what you have, but in what you are. Imagine this, sipping a warm cup of bay leaf tea infused with cinnamon and watching as your life transforms in unimaginable ways. Yes, it's possible. Today, on the journey of wisdom, I'm unveiling an ancient and potent practice, one that has been cherished for generations in Buddhist teachings and has the power to lead you to prosperity and complete health. If you're watching this, it's not a coincidence. It's a sign that you are ready for a profound change in your life. This time-tested ritual has been used by countless individuals to attract wealth, health, and well-being. It's a simple yet powerful practice that can elevate your energy, clear away the mental blocks that hold you back, and set you on a path to abundance. Step 1. Preparation. The first step in this profound practice involves the preparation, gathering a few simple yet potent ingredients, cinnamon, water, and a piece of paper with your name written on it. While these items may seem ordinary, they hold extraordinary potential when used with the right intention. Cinnamon, revered in many cultures for its protective and purifying properties, symbolizes warmth, prosperity, and the sweetness of life. Water, the essence of life itself, represents clarity, purification, and flow. By combining these elements, you harness their energies to create a powerful synergy that can purify your spirit, align your essence, and set you on a path toward abundance. Additionally, water, with its continuous flow, reminds us of the importance of flexibility and adaptability in life. To truly understand the significance of this ritual, let's delve deeper into the symbolism at play. In Buddhist philosophy, the act of writing your name on paper signifies more than just a physical action. It's a declaration of your intention to the universe. It's a powerful way to imprint your desires onto the fabric of reality. As the ancient saying goes, what you are is what you have been, and what you will be is what you do now. By consciously choosing to engage in this ritual, you are taking a step toward creating a future free from the constraints of debt and filled with prosperity. The combination of cinnamon and water serves as a catalyst for this transformation. Just as cinnamon has been used throughout history to ward off negative energy and attract wealth, its presence in this ritual amplifies your intentions, helping you to manifest financial freedom. Step 2. Unlock the power of gratitude. To truly unlock the power of this ancient ritual, you must first elevate your frequency by embracing the practice of gratitude. When you commit to a mindset of gratitude, you begin to dissolve the negative energies that often hold you back, self-criticism, fear, and doubt, allowing your true potential to shine. Imagine for a moment that every thought and belief you hold is like a seed, and the emotions you nurture are the water and sunlight that help these seeds grow. If you choose to water seeds of fear and doubt, your life becomes a garden of limitations. But if you nourish the seeds of gratitude and faith, your life flourishes with infinite possibilities. As the Buddha wisely said, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. This is why it's crucial to make a pact with yourself. Let go of the limiting beliefs that no longer serve you, and fully embrace the power of positive thinking. I'm not just asking you to take my word for it. I invite you to experience the transformative power of gratitude for yourself. Are you ready to face the challenges ahead and build the life of your dreams? The journey begins with a simple shift in perspective. You may already know that practicing gratitude can change the way you see the world, but it goes deeper than that. Developing a habit of gratitude rewires your brain, making it easier to stay positive, energized, and open to the good things life has to offer. When you dwell in negativity, feeling like a victim of circumstances, it's difficult to attract prosperity into your life. You become trapped in a cycle of lack, which only perpetuates itself. However, by choosing gratitude, you effectively turn a key that opens the door to abundance. You begin to see the world not as a place of scarcity, but as one full of opportunities and blessings. Let's take a moment together to practice gratitude with a simple exercise. Wherever you are right now, pause for just a minute and look around. Notice the small things, the air you breathe, the steady beat of your heart, the comfort of your surroundings, a familiar sound, or a cherished photo that brings a smile to your face. Acknowledge these blessings and give thanks for each one sincerely. Be thankful for your health, your home, the beauty of nature that surrounds you. As you express gratitude, take a deep breath and let these feelings resonate within you. Feel the warmth of recognition and appreciation filling your heart. After this moment of gratitude, take another deep breath and hold on to the elevated energy you've just cultivated. Gratitude is a powerful tool that not only changes how you view the world, but also how the world responds to you. When you are grateful, you attract more things to be grateful for, creating a positive cycle of abundance and joy. As you move forward, consider this. How can you incorporate more moments of gratitude into your daily life? How might this simple practice transform your outlook, your energy, and ultimately your life? The answers lie within you, and by embracing gratitude, you are taking a significant step toward unlocking the prosperity and peace you seek. Remember, the journey to abundance begins with a single step, and that step is gratitude. Step 3. Write down your desires. Now that you are in the right mindset and your energy is aligned with the frequency of gratitude, you are ready to channel the magic of manifestation with greater ease and clarity. The Buddhist teaching, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become," reminds us of the power our thoughts and intentions hold in shaping our reality. With this wisdom in mind, take the piece of paper where you have written your name and let the pen in your hand become the tool that bridges your inner desires with the physical world. As you begin writing, remember that this is more than just putting words on paper. It's about crystallizing your intentions and giving them tangible form, turning your dreams into something real and achievable. This step goes beyond mere reflection. It's about making your desires concrete, giving them the power to materialize into your life. As you write down your goals, engage all your senses. Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings that will accompany the realization of your desires. For instance, if you are manifesting a new job, don't just think about it. Visualize yourself excelling in that role. Feel the satisfaction of doing meaningful work and hear the praise from your colleagues and superiors. If financial prosperity is your goal, picture the freedom that comes with financial security, the joy of living without debt, and the peace of mind knowing that your needs are met. As you write, be thorough and creative, expressing your intentions in the present tense as if they are already happening. For example, instead of saying, "I want financial abundance," write something more powerful and specific like, "I am deeply grateful for the abundance that fills my life daily, bringing joy, satisfaction, and financial freedom." Or, if you seek a loving relationship, you might write, "I thank the universe for bringing me a healthy, passionate romantic relationship built on love and mutual respect." This approach not only clarifies your desires, but also charges them with a positive, contagious emotion that amplifies their potential to manifest. The key to successful manifestation lies in the personal and specific nature of your expressions, coupled with a deep sense of gratitude. It's important to write as if your desires are already part of your reality, without getting caught up in the details of how they will unfold. Trust the process and let your words come alive on the page, infused with the confidence and certainty that what you seek is already on its way to you. This practice is a powerful way to align your inner world with the outer reality you wish to create, and by fully embracing this process, you are actively participating in the creation of your future. Remember, the universe responds to the energy and intentions you put out, so write with conviction, knowing that you are the architect of your destiny. Step 4. Perform a cinnamon bath. Taking a cinnamon bath is much more than a simple act of cleansing. It's a sacred ritual of purification that connects you deeply with the universe. Cinnamon, often regarded as a mystical spice, possesses the remarkable ability to awaken dormant energies, dispel negative vibrations, and attract positivity, promoting both physical healing and spiritual well-being. As you prepare for this transformative experience, imagine the warm water, fragrant with the rich, intoxicating scent of cinnamon, enveloping your body like a comforting embrace from the cosmos. This is not just a bath, it's a moment to surrender to the soothing power of the universe, allowing it to cleanse and revitalize every part of your being. To heighten the energy of this ritual, consider performing your cinnamon bath during the full moon, a time when the universe is energetically aligned to amplify your intentions of prosperity and abundance. The full moon's energy will enhance the power of cinnamon, making your ritual even more potent. As you immerse yourself in the bath, create an environment that fosters a deep connection with your desires. Light yellow candles around you, as yellow is a color long associated with prosperity, wealth, and abundance. The warm glow of the candles will raise the vibrational energy of your space, drawing in positive energies that align with your intentions. To further enrich the atmosphere, burn incenses known for attracting prosperity, such as sandalwood, myrrh, clove, or cinnamon itself. Allow their soothing aromas to fill the air, helping to calm your mind and elevate your vibrational frequency. Music can also play a crucial role in this ritual. Choose sounds that relax and uplift you, whether it be the gentle melodies of nature, calming mantras, or classical compositions. As you soak, sip on a warm herbal tea made from calming ingredients like chamomile, lemon balm, or fennel. This not only enhances the relaxation effect of the bath, but also deepens your connection to the ritual. In this serene and sacred space, focus intently on what you wish to achieve. Be specific. Detail every aspect of your dreams with clarity and conviction. As you do so, feel the vibration of your desires taking shape within you. Imagine the joy, fulfillment, and gratitude that will fill your heart when your goals are realized. Embrace positivity and keep your mind open, nurturing the unwavering belief that anything is possible. This is a powerful practice, one that transforms your thoughts into reality through the potent energy of cinnamon and your focused intention. As you soak, let the water, infused with cinnamon's energy, be a portal through which your dreams can manifest. Visualize your fears, doubts, and limitations dissolving into the water, being replaced by a profound sense of peace and confidence. Picture all the negativity washing away, leaving your mind, body, and heart purified and ready to embrace the abundance that is destined for you. As you emerge from the bath, feel a deep renewal coursing through your entire being, a renewal that brings with it confidence, determination, and a faith in the power of manifestation. This ritual is a reminder that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, weaving together the threads of reality to fulfill your most cherished dreams. By immersing yourself in the cinnamon bath, you are not only cleansing your physical body, but also aligning your spirit with the universe's abundant energy. Feel the vibration of your desires taking root and beginning to blossom, ready to bring forth a magical experience in your life. Open your heart to the universe and receive the abundance that life offers you with gratitude and joy. Allow these feelings to overflow from your heart, spreading positivity and light to everything around you. Remember, in ancient times, people used cinnamon baths to free themselves from negative energies and mental blockages, thereby unlocking their full potential. Now, you are continuing this powerful tradition by immersing your desires in cinnamon water. As you hold the paper with your written intentions and your name, read it aloud one final time. As you do, envision all the bad things being gently washed away, leaving you with a profound sense of peace and an unwavering confidence in the path that lies ahead. Step 5. Soak the paper in cinnamon water. When you are ready, gently immerse the paper in the cinnamon-infused water, allowing it to soak thoroughly in the fragrant solution. As you do this, firmly and mindfully repeat the affirmation, I release all ties that hold me back and open my heart to all blessings. So be it. This simple yet powerful statement is more than just words. It's a conscious declaration of your intent to let go of what no longer serves you and to make space for the abundance you deserve. The act of soaking the paper is symbolic. It represents the washing away of obstacles and the infusion of your desires with the potent, positive energy of cinnamon, a spice long revered in various cultures for its ability to attract prosperity and drive away negativity. Take this moment to truly feel the weight of the burdens you are releasing and visualize them dissolving into the water, leaving only the pure essence of your intentions behind. There's no prescribed time for how long the paper should remain in the water. This is your journey, and you will know when it's time to move on. The longer it remains submerged, the more deeply your intentions are steeped in the energy you wish to attract. When you feel that the time is right, gently lift the paper out of the water, allowing the excess to drip away. What you hold in your hands is more than just a piece of paper. It's a tangible manifestation of your cleansed and aligned intentions, now ready to be released into the world. This process, though simple, is a profound spiritual practice. You have done more than just complete a ritual. You have elevated your energy, clarified your desires, and purified your intentions. Just as the paper was soaked in the cinnamon water, your goals and aspirations have been bathed in positive energy, aligning them with the forces of the universe that work to bring your dreams to life. By taking these steps, you've planted the seeds of your desires and entrusted them to the universe, confident that they will grow and flourish in due time. Remember, the universe is always listening, and when your intentions are pure and your heart is open, it responds in kind. So, as you move forward, carry with you the knowledge that you are aligned with the abundant flow of life, and that what you seek is already on its way to you. This simple act of soaking paper in cinnamon water may seem small, but its impact on your life can be profound, as it symbolizes your commitment to embracing positivity and prosperity in all that you do. Now, you might be wondering what we should do with the piece of paper containing our name and wishes. First, let it dry naturally. After that, you can either burn it, fold it neatly, and place it under your pillow or keep it in your wallet. Each time you see it, it will serve as a reminder of your goals, giving you extra motivation to keep striving. Ways to escape debt. Buddhist Teachings. Debt can be a significant source of stress and worry, but Buddhist teachings offer profound wisdom that can guide us toward financial freedom and inner peace. Here are some key principles from Buddhist teachings to help you escape debt and live a more balanced and mindful life. 1. Create a budget and stick to it. To truly escape the clutches of debt, it is essential to start with a clear understanding of your financial situation. This begins by creating a budget, a fundamental tool that provides a detailed overview of where your money comes from and where it goes. Think of this as a map guiding you from the troubled waters of financial uncertainty to the safe shores of stability and freedom. By tracking every dollar you earn and spend, you become more aware of your financial habits and can make informed decisions to improve your situation. Prioritizing essential spending is the next critical step. In a world where consumerism is king, it's easy to get swept up in the allure of non-essential purchases, but wisdom teaches us to focus on necessities, housing, utilities, groceries, before anything else. The Buddha once said, "Contentment is the greatest wealth," reminding us that true happiness and security are found not in material excess, but in the simple act of fulfilling our basic needs. By cutting out unnecessary expenses, you free up more resources to tackle your debt head-on, which brings us to the next point: allocating a specific portion of your income for debt repayment. Just as a farmer plants seeds with the intention of reaping a bountiful harvest, you must dedicate a part of your financial resources to systematically pay down your debt. This practice not only reduces the burden of interest, but also helps you regain control over your financial life, inching you closer to the ultimate goal of financial freedom. By treating your debt repayment as a non-negotiable expense, you instill discipline in your financial practices, much like the Buddhist principle of right effort, which emphasizes the importance of consistent, focused effort in overcoming challenges. Modern life often tempts us to spend beyond our means, but by following these steps, understanding your finances, prioritizing essential spending, and committing to debt repayment, you are not just escaping debt. You are cultivating a mindset of mindfulness and intentional living. These teachings align with the wisdom of Buddhism, which encourages us to live within our means, avoid unnecessary desires, and seek contentment in simplicity. As the Dalai Lama wisely said, "When you are discontent, you always want more, more, more. Your desire can never be satisfied. But when you practice contentment, you can say to yourself, 'Oh yes, I already have everything that I really need.'" This approach fosters a sense of inner peace and reduces the stress and anxiety that often accompany financial struggles. By making these principles a part of your daily life, you will not only escape debt, but also build a foundation for lasting financial well-being. Each decision you make, every dollar you save, and every debt you pay off brings you one step closer to financial freedom. The journey may be long, but with determination and the wisdom of Buddhist teachings to guide you, you can achieve the peace of mind that comes with financial security, ultimately leading to a more balanced, fulfilling life. 2. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Escaping the clutches of debt can feel overwhelming, but by taking mindful steps inspired by Buddhist teachings, you can reclaim your financial freedom and peace of mind. One of the most practical and immediate actions you can take is to reduce unnecessary expenses. In our daily lives, it's easy to get caught up in the convenience of modern living, automatic subscriptions, spontaneous dinners at restaurants, or the allure of impulse buys. However, these small expenses can accumulate, pulling us further into debt and away from the financial stability we seek. Consider the wisdom of the Buddha, who emphasized the importance of mindfulness in every aspect of life, including how we manage our resources. By being mindful of your spending habits, you can start making more deliberate choices that align with your long-term financial goals. Start by cutting subscriptions or memberships that you don't regularly use. Many of us have subscriptions to streaming services, magazines, or gym memberships that go underutilized. These recurring charges, often small and seemingly insignificant, can add up to a substantial amount over time. Canceling these services is not about depriving yourself, but about prioritizing what truly matters. Reflect on what adds real value to your life and let go of the rest. This approach not only saves money, but also simplifies your life, reducing the mental clutter that comes with managing multiple subscriptions. Next, think about your eating habits. Cooking at home rather than dining out can save you a significant amount of money each month. While eating out offers convenience, it often comes at a premium. Preparing meals at home allows you to control both your spending and your diet, leading to better health and financial well-being. Moreover, cooking can be a meditative practice, a time to connect with the food you consume and appreciate the effort that goes into nourishing your body. The act of cooking at home can be a form of mindfulness, helping you stay grounded and connected to your goals. Another key practice is to avoid impulse purchases. It's all too easy to be swayed by sales, advertisements, or the latest trends, leading to purchases that aren't necessary or truly wanted. Buddhist teachings encourage us to cultivate patience and contentment, which can be applied to our spending habits. One way to do this is by practicing delayed gratification. When you feel the urge to buy something on a whim, wait a few days before making the purchase. This waiting period allows you to reflect on whether the item is truly needed or just a fleeting desire. Often, you'll find that the urge to buy diminishes over time, saving you money and reducing the clutter in your life. A powerful story from the Buddha's life that illustrates the importance of mindfulness and restraint in all actions is that of Prince Siddhartha, who later became the Buddha. As a young prince, Siddhartha lived a life of luxury, surrounded by every conceivable comfort. Yet he felt a deep sense of dissatisfaction, realizing that material wealth did not bring true happiness. He renounced his princely life, seeking a deeper understanding of suffering and the path to liberation. This story reminds us that true contentment does not come from accumulating more, but from understanding what is enough and letting go of the excess. In the same way, by reducing unnecessary expenses, you can free yourself from the cycle of debt and find greater peace and satisfaction in living simply. As you implement these practices, consider asking yourself, what are the true necessities in my life? What can I let go of to bring more peace and financial stability? By reflecting on these questions, you can begin to align your spending with your values and long-term goals, paving the way for a debt-free life. Remember, the path to financial freedom is not just about cutting costs. It's about cultivating a mindset of mindfulness, contentment, and intentionality in every aspect of your life. By doing so, you not only improve your financial situation, but also deepen your spiritual practice, finding joy and fulfillment in living with less. Ultimately, the lesson here is that by simplifying your life and focusing on what truly matters, you can escape the burden of debt and live a life of greater peace, purpose, and freedom. 3. Increase your income. Increasing your income is one of the most effective ways to escape the clutches of debt, a burden that many of us have faced at one point or another in our lives. When you find yourself in debt, it can feel overwhelming, like you're trapped in a cycle with no end in sight. Your financial life needs the fuel of income to burn brightly and help you navigate out of the darkness of debt. So, how can you effectively increase your income and begin the journey towards financial freedom? First, consider taking up a side hustle. In today's world, there are countless opportunities to earn extra money outside of your regular job. Whether it's freelancing in a field you're skilled in, offering services in your local community, or tapping into the gig economy with jobs like driving for rideshare companies, these side gigs can provide the additional income needed to chip away at your debt. Buddha once said, "Your work is to discover your work, and then, with all your heart, to give yourself to it." This quote reminds us that finding work that not only increases your income, but also brings fulfillment can be a powerful tool in managing debt. What skills or talents do you possess that could be turned into a side hustle? How can you discover a new passion that not only benefits your finances, but also enriches your life? Another practical approach is to declutter your life by selling unused items. We often accumulate possessions that no longer serve us, gathering dust in closets and garages. These items can be transformed into cash, providing a much-needed financial boost. By selling things you no longer need through online marketplaces or garage sales, you can not only simplify your life, but also generate income to help pay off your debts. This attachment often extends to material things, and letting go of items that no longer serve you can be a freeing experience, both spiritually and financially. What possessions are you holding onto that could be turned into a source of income? How might decluttering your life also declutter your mind, providing clarity and peace? Finally, if you are employed, don't underestimate the power of negotiating a raise. Many people shy away from this conversation, fearing rejection or discomfort. However, if you have been a dedicated and valuable employee, asking for a raise is not only reasonable, but often necessary to keep your income in line with your growing experience and contributions. This increase in income can make a significant difference in how quickly you can pay down your debt. As Buddha wisely advised, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. In the context of your career, this means focusing on your current achievements and how they justify an increase in your salary. Have you recently taken on more responsibilities at work? Have you contributed to the success of your company in measurable ways? How can you present this to your employer to make a compelling case for a raise? These strategies, side hustles, selling unused items, and negotiating a raise, are practical steps you can take to increase your income and start your journey towards debt freedom. But remember, financial success is not just about the numbers, it's also about your mindset. By approaching your finances with the teachings of Buddhism in mind, you can find not only material wealth, but also inner peace. The path to financial freedom is not just a physical one, but a spiritual journey as well. And with the right mindset and actions, you can achieve both. 4. Use the debt snowball or debt avalanche method. To break free from the shackles of debt, it's essential to approach the task strategically and with determination, much like the teachings of the Buddha, who emphasized the importance of mindfulness and right effort in overcoming life's challenges. One of the most effective strategies in managing and eventually eliminating debt is the utilization of the debt snowball or debt avalanche method. The debt snowball method encourages you to focus on paying off your smallest debts first. The idea here is to gain psychological momentum by seeing results quickly. Just as a small snowball gains size and speed as it rolls downhill, your sense of accomplishment will grow with each small debt you eliminate. This method harnesses the power of small victories, providing motivation to continue, and aligns with the Buddhist principle of gradual progress, one step at a time towards a better state of being. As you celebrate these small wins, remember the words of the Buddha. A jug fills drop by drop. These little victories accumulate and lead to significant change over time. On the other hand, the debt avalanche method advises tackling debts with the highest interest rates first. This method is more efficient in minimizing the total amount of interest you'll pay, thereby reducing the overall cost of your debt. It's akin to focusing on the root cause of suffering as taught in Buddhism. By addressing the most significant pain points first, you minimize the long-term suffering. While the immediate rewards of this method may not be as apparent, the long-term benefits are substantial. This approach requires patience and perseverance, virtues highly regarded in Buddhist teachings. It's about the wisdom of long-term thinking, where you may not see the results immediately, but with persistence, the rewards will eventually manifest. Buddha once said, "Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes." Applying this to your financial life, enduring the struggle of paying off high-interest debt first will eventually lead to a more secure and peaceful financial state. In modern life, the allure of instant gratification often leads many into debt. We live in a culture that encourages spending, often beyond our means, with the promise that material goods will bring happiness. However, true happiness, as Buddhism teaches, comes not from external possessions, but from inner peace and contentment. Escaping debt is not just about financial freedom, It's about freeing your mind from the constant worry and stress that debt brings. As you work through either the debt snowball or debt avalanche method, keep in mind that the goal is not just to pay off your creditors, but to reclaim your peace of mind. By systematically reducing your debt, you are also reducing the mental burden that comes with it. Moreover, the process of paying off debt can be seen as a form of practice, much like meditation or mindful living. It requires discipline, focus, and a clear intention. Each payment you make is a step towards liberation from the bondage of debt, a step towards financial enlightenment. As you reduce your debt, you may find that peace of mind naturally follows, as you are no longer burdened by the stress and anxiety that debt often brings. In conclusion, whether you choose the debt snowball method for its motivational benefits or the debt avalanche method for its financial efficiency, the key is to approach your debt reduction with the same mindfulness and dedication that one would bring to any important practice. Remember that every dollar you pay towards your debt is a step towards not just financial freedom, but also a more peaceful, balanced life. In today's world, where consumerism often clouds our judgment, applying these methods can help you stay grounded, focused, and in control of your financial destiny. By thinking of yourself as someone who is financially free, disciplined, and mindful, you will slowly but surely become that person. The path to escaping debt is not just a financial one. It is a spiritual journey that can lead to a more fulfilled and serene life. 5. Negotiate with creditors. Negotiating with creditors might seem daunting, but it is a crucial step toward financial freedom. Imagine you're sitting across the table from a creditor, feeling the weight of debt pressing down on you. Instead of succumbing to fear, recall the teachings of the Buddha, who emphasized the importance of mindfulness and right speech. These teachings can guide you in navigating these conversations with clarity and confidence. When you negotiate a payment plan that aligns with your budget, you are practicing right effort, putting in the effort to change your circumstances without causing harm to yourself or others. In one of the Jataka tales, a wealthy merchant found himself in deep debt due to a series of poor decisions and misfortunes. Rather than running away from his problems or drowning in despair, he approached his creditors with humility and honesty. He explained his situation clearly, without exaggerating or hiding the truth, and asked for their understanding. Because of his sincerity and the calm demeanor with which he spoke, the creditors agreed to a payment plan that allowed him to slowly repay his debt without compromising his ability to provide for his family. Over time, through perseverance and adherence to his commitments, the merchant regained his financial stability and even earned the respect of those who had once doubted him. This story illustrates the power of communication and integrity in difficult situations. When you approach your creditors with honesty and a genuine desire to resolve your debts, you open the door to solutions that may not have seemed possible before. It is important to remember that your creditors are human too. They may be more willing to negotiate if they see that you are making a sincere effort to repay what you owe. Ask yourself, how can you use the principles of right speech and right effort in your own life to transform a potentially adversarial situation into one of mutual understanding and cooperation? As you move forward in your efforts to escape debt, keep in mind the lesson from the merchant's story. Honesty, humility, and perseverance are your greatest allies. By negotiating with your creditors and creating a manageable payment plan, you are not only resolving your financial obligations, but also building the foundation for a more secure and peaceful future. 6. Avoid accumulating more debt. To truly break free from the burdens of debt, it's essential to first understand that the cycle of debt often stems from our own actions and decisions. In the words of the Buddha, what we are today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our life is the creation of our mind. This teaching reminds us that our financial struggles, like all challenges, are not just the result of external circumstances, but are deeply connected to our mindset and behaviors. One of the most important steps you can take to escape debt is to avoid accumulating more of it. Think of debt as a heavy stone tied to your ankle, making it difficult to move forward. Every time you use credit, you add another stone to that weight. So the first step is to stop using credit cards. Credit cards can feel like a quick fix, but in reality, they often lead to deeper financial trouble. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Instead, put your credit cards away, out of sight, and commit to not using them until your debt is fully under control. This may require discipline and a shift in how you approach spending, but it's a crucial step. Think of it as choosing long-term peace over short-term satisfaction. How many times have you reached for your credit card out of habit or convenience? Now ask yourself, what would happen if you replaced that habit with a new one that prioritizes your future well-being over immediate gratification? Another critical strategy is building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can pop up at any moment. A medical emergency, a car repair, or a sudden job loss. Without a safety net, these unexpected costs can push you further into debt. An emergency fund acts as a cushion, allowing you to handle life's surprises without relying on credit. Start small if you need to. Even saving a little each month can add up over time. As the Buddha wisely said, a jug fills drop by drop. By gradually building your emergency fund, you're taking proactive steps toward financial stability and security. Imagine the peace of mind you would feel knowing that you have a safety net in place, that you don't need to reach for your credit card every time something unexpected happens. This is about more than just money. It's about cultivating a sense of control over your life. This journey won't be easy, but with commitment and mindfulness, it's possible. As you take these steps, remember that every small change in your habits can lead to a significant transformation in your financial life. What will be your first step toward escaping the chains of debt? 7. Change your mindset and habits. In the journey of escaping debt, one of the most profound steps you can take is changing your mindset and habits. This transformation is not just about altering your financial behavior, it's about reshaping how you think about money, success, and life itself. A significant part of overcoming debt lies in financial education. By immersing yourself in the knowledge of personal finance, you equip yourself with the tools to avoid the pitfalls that led to your current situation. Understanding how money works, how interest accumulates, and how budgeting can save you from future hardships is crucial. It's not just about paying off what you owe, but about preventing history from repeating itself. You must embrace the wisdom of financial literacy, which acts as a compass guiding you through the often tumultuous sea of financial obligations. In Buddhism, the concept of right understanding is central to the Eightfold Path, and it can be applied here as well. Understanding your finances, your spending habits, and the way debt affects your life is the first step toward liberation from it. Developing good habits is another critical pillar. It's not enough to simply desire a debt-free life. You must practice the disciplines that will bring it into reality. As the saying goes, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This timeless wisdom, often attributed to Aristotle, aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings that emphasize the importance of mindful living. Living within your means is a practice in mindfulness, where every financial decision is made with awareness and intention. This habit of mindful spending ensures that you're not living a life of excess, but one that is balanced and sustainable. Regular saving, even if it's just a small amount, is a form of self-discipline that reinforces your commitment to financial stability. It's akin to the Buddhist practice of meditation, where consistency over time leads to profound inner change. By cultivating these habits, you are laying the groundwork for a future that is free from the chains of debt and full of financial freedom. Setting financial goals is the third essential step in this transformation. Without clear goals, it's easy to lose motivation and direction. In Buddhism, there's a concept known as right effort, which speaks to the importance of channeling your energy toward wholesome and beneficial activities. Setting financial goals is an exercise in right effort, where you direct your focus and energy toward achieving something that will enhance your life. These goals should be realistic and attainable, allowing you to build momentum as you achieve each one. Whether it's paying off a credit card, building an emergency fund, or saving for a future purchase, having a clear objective keeps you motivated and on track. The journey to becoming debt-free is not a sprint. It's a marathon that requires persistence and patience. By setting financial goals, you create a roadmap that guides you step by step toward financial freedom. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the desire for immediate gratification, but the wisdom of Buddhism teaches us the value of patience and long-term thinking. The debt we carry is often a reflection of a mindset focused on the short term, wanting what we want, when we want it, without considering the consequences. To escape this cycle, we must shift our focus to the long term, understanding that true financial freedom comes not from acquiring more, but from needing less. This shift in mindset, coupled with the development of good financial habits and the setting of clear goals, can transform your relationship with money and lead you to a life of financial peace and stability. As you embark on this journey, remember the words of the Buddha: "It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways." In the context of debt, this means that it is often our own desires, unchecked and unexamined, that lead us into financial trouble. By changing your mindset, educating yourself, developing good habits, and setting clear goals, you are not just escaping debt, you are transforming your life. This path requires effort and perseverance, but the rewards are immense. Financial freedom is not just about having more money, it's about having the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are in control of your financial destiny. It's about living a life that is not burdened by the weight of debt, but enriched by the clarity and freedom that comes from making wise financial decisions. This is the true essence of living within your means and achieving lasting financial peace. As we wrap up this enlightening journey on how to harness the power of Buddhist teachings to say goodbye to debts, remember that each step you take is a move toward a life of abundance and freedom. The rituals and practices we've explored today are not just symbolic. They're powerful tools that can help transform your financial reality when approached with sincerity and mindfulness. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom for more insights that can elevate your life. And be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos filled with timeless wisdom and practical advice. Thank you for joining us on this path to prosperity and peace. Never accept these 8 gifts from anyone. The Secret to Becoming Rich, Buddhist Teachings. Welcome to The Journey of Wisdom, where we unravel the secrets to a prosperous life. In the quest for lasting wealth and success, it's easy to overlook the subtle traps disguised as generosity. But did you know that accepting certain gifts can unknowingly derail your path to prosperity? These gifts, seemingly innocent, might carry hidden energies that can sabotage your mindset and financial growth. Drawing on the profound teachings of Buddhism and the powerful principles of the law of attraction, we explore the art of mindful acceptance. By avoiding these 8 specific gifts, you can protect and enhance your journey toward true wealth and abundance. Number 1. The hidden costs of accepting gifts without thought. In our relentless pursuit of wealth and well-being, it's essential to maintain a vigilant mindset regarding what we allow into our lives. The seemingly innocuous act of accepting items or favors from others can sometimes have profound, unintended consequences. According to the law of attraction, the things we welcome into our lives not only shape our environment, but also influence the energy we project into the world. This concept isn't just a metaphysical notion, but is deeply embedded in various ancient traditions, including Buddhism. Buddhism teaches us that our actions and the energies we surround ourselves with significantly shape our destiny. Every object, every gift, carries with it the energy of its previous owner. When we accept something from another person, we're not just receiving an item, we're inviting their energy into our lives. If that person harbors negative energy, whether through anger, sorrow, or ill intentions, it can subtly yet powerfully disrupt our own energy field, affecting our overall well-being. Buddha once imparted the wisdom, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared." This saying beautifully illustrates how positive energy can propagate and expand. However, the opposite is also true. Negative energy can spread and diminish the light in our lives. Take a moment to consider the everyday objects that fill your space. Have you ever pondered the energy they might carry? Just as we instinctively avoid using personal items like second-hand clothes or toothbrushes due to hygiene concerns, we should also be mindful of the spiritual energy that objects might harbor. This notion, often overlooked in our materialistic world, can have a significant impact on our lives. By accepting items without fully understanding their origins, we may inadvertently welcome negativity into our lives. For instance, imagine receiving a piece of jewelry that once belonged to someone who endured immense suffering or hardship. That object could carry residual energy, subtly influencing your emotions, mood, and overall well-being in ways that are not immediately apparent. In modern society, where materialism reigns supreme, gifts are often viewed as symbols of generosity or affection, devoid of any deeper implications. Yet, gifts are not just material. They can carry emotional and spiritual baggage that can have far-reaching effects on our lives. This is why it's crucial to cultivate a sense of awareness and discernment when it comes to accepting gifts. As the adage goes, not all that glitters is gold. This timeless saying reminds us that not everything that appears valuable or desirable is genuinely beneficial. Moreover, accepting gifts or favors can sometimes place us in uncomfortable positions of obligation or indebtedness, potentially compromising our independence and self-reliance. In the professional world, for example, accepting a favor might create an unspoken expectation of reciprocation, complicating business relationships and decision-making processes. In personal relationships, it might lead to a sense of imbalance or obligation that undermines genuine connection and mutual respect. The idea that gifts create bonds is not new. But we must be cautious about the nature of these bonds and how they influence our lives. To navigate this intricate landscape, adopting a mindful approach is key. Before accepting anything, it's wise to consider its origin and the energy it might carry. Reflect on whether it aligns with your personal values and if it is something you genuinely need. This level of discernment helps protect your energy and ensures that you maintain control over what influences your life. The ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wisely said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." This powerful quote teaches us the value of contentment and the importance of being selective about what we allow into our lives. It reminds us that in the quest for abundance, more is not always better. Sometimes less is more when it is aligned with our true needs and values. The practice of mindful acceptance is a powerful tool for safeguarding our energy and well-being. By exercising discernment in the gifts and favors we accept, we shield ourselves from unwanted negative influences and create space for positive, enriching experiences to enter our lives. This mindful approach not only protects us from potential harm, but also deepens our understanding and appreciation of the true value of the things we choose to embrace. The next time you are offered something, whether it's a material gift or a favor, take a moment to reflect on its potential impact. Consider the energy it brings and whether it aligns with the path you are on. By doing so, you will be better equipped to make choices that enrich your life, foster your well-being, and guide you toward a prosperous and harmonious existence. Number 2. 8 items you should never accept from others. 1. Used shoes. Shoes are often seen as mere functional objects in our everyday lives, but they carry much deeper symbolic and spiritual significance across various cultures. The act of accepting used shoes from someone may appear as a harmless gesture or a practical choice, yet it can have profound consequences on your well-being and spiritual journey. Shoes are not just items we wear, they are companions in our life's journey, absorbing our energy, experiences, and emotions with every step we take. When you slip into someone else's shoes, you are not merely adopting their physical footprint, but also inheriting the energies, experiences, and emotions they've embedded in them. This can unknowingly disrupt your own personal energy, potentially steering you onto a path fraught with unforeseen challenges and obstacles. Consider the wisdom encapsulated in the old saying, "Never walk a mile in someone else's shoes," which highlights the intimate connection between our footwear and our life's direction. Shoes symbolize our unique path in life, and by accepting used shoes, you might inadvertently invite another person's energy and fate into your life. This concept resonates deeply in many spiritual traditions, where shoes are seen as powerful symbols. For instance, in certain cultures, shoes are removed before entering sacred spaces to prevent external energies from contaminating the sanctity of the area. This practice emphasizes the belief that shoes carry the energy of the places they've been and the experiences they've undergone. Imagine accepting a pair of shoes from someone who has endured immense struggles and hardships. These shoes, filled with the imprints of their past, could transfer negative energy into your life, potentially affecting your mental and emotional state. There's a reason why even physically comfortable second-hand shoes can sometimes make you feel uneasy or uncomfortable. This discomfort might not just be about the fit. It could be the lingering energies of the previous owner affecting you on a deeper level. To avoid such negative influences, it's wise to invest in new shoes that are free from the imprints of others' journeys. By choosing new shoes, you ensure that your life's path is shaped by your own energy and intentions, laying the groundwork for a more prosperous and harmonious existence. However, If circumstances compel you to accept used shoes, it is essential to perform a cleansing ritual to remove any residual negative energy. This practice aligns with mindfulness and spiritual awareness, helping you to maintain your personal energy balance. 2. Salt. Salt, an everyday commodity often overlooked, carries profound spiritual significance that transcends its common use. Across cultures and centuries, salt has been esteemed for its purifying and protective qualities, playing a pivotal role in rituals and practices designed to cleanse and safeguard both the physical and spiritual realms. When we receive salt from others, it's more than just accepting a substance. It's an exchange of energy, a moment that can affect our spiritual well-being in ways we might not immediately recognize. In many traditions, salt is revered for its ability to absorb and neutralize negative energy, making it a powerful tool in maintaining spiritual balance. Consider this. When you accept salt that has been in someone else's possession, you're not just taking a seasoning into your home, you're also inviting a fragment of their energy into your life. This energy could carry their worries, stress, or negative emotions, subtly influencing your own spiritual state. In a world increasingly filled with anxiety and tension, being mindful of such seemingly trivial exchanges becomes essential to protecting our inner peace. Just as we are selective about the food we consume to maintain physical health, we should be equally vigilant about the energy we allow into our lives, including that which comes with something as simple as salt. Salt's unique properties have made it a cornerstone in spiritual and magical practices worldwide. It's scattered in sacred spaces to purify and protect, used to draw boundaries of safety in ceremonial circles, and incorporated into various rituals designed to ward off negativity. This isn't mere superstition. It's a deep understanding of how energy flows and affects our surroundings. Every time you handle salt, a part of your energy is imparted to it. Therefore, when you accept salt from another person, you might be unknowingly accepting a part of their energetic imprint. This could disrupt your inner harmony, especially if the energy you're absorbing is charged with negativity. By being selective about the salt we accept, just as we are with our thoughts and emotions, we can create a life filled with positivity and tranquility. This practice not only enhances our well-being but also radiates outward, fostering an environment of peace and harmony for those around us. So I ask you to reflect, how often do you consider the energy behind the objects and interactions in your daily life? Have you ever thought about the subtle influences they may have on your spiritual journey? By being mindful of these details, we can shape our reality in ways that lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. Let us be as discerning with the salt we accept as we are with the thoughts we choose to entertain, for both have the power to influence our path toward peace and prosperity. The lesson here is clear. Protect your spiritual sanctity by being mindful of what you allow into your life, and in doing so, cultivate a life that is not only rich in material wealth, but also abundant in spiritual fulfillment. 3. Locks. When you think about the seemingly simple object of a lock, it's easy to dismiss it as just a tool for securing your belongings or spaces. However, from a spiritual and symbolic perspective, locks carry a much deeper meaning that can have profound implications on your life. You see, locks are not just metal and mechanisms. They can be vessels for energy, intentions, and fate. Accepting a lock from someone might seem innocent, but it could be fraught with hidden meanings that can subtly steer the course of your life in directions you never anticipated. In many spiritual traditions and cultures, locks are often used in rituals that aim to control or manipulate outcomes, seal off opportunities, or bind someone's spirit in unseen ways. Think about this. When you accept a lock from someone, you might unknowingly be allowing their intentions, whether good or bad, to influence your own fate. A lock given with the intention to block another's success could carry that energy into your life, creating obstacles where there were none before. By bringing such an object into your space, you could be inviting a form of control that is not your own, allowing someone else's desires to shape your destiny. Locks also have a significant role in love rituals. For example, couples often place locks on bridges and toss the key into the river, symbolizing eternal love. While this gesture may seem romantic and harmless, the lock itself could be imbued with energy that might influence future relationships. If the lock carries negative intentions, it might cause unforeseen issues down the line, affecting the harmony and balance in your relationships. This is why it is so important to be mindful of the objects we accept from others. Objects like locks may carry more than just physical weight. They may carry the emotional and spiritual weight of the giver's intentions. As Lao Tzu wisely said, "He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still." When you accept a lock from someone, you might be surrendering a portion of your own control, unknowingly allowing others to influence your path. It's vital to ensure that the objects you surround yourself with, particularly something as symbolic as a lock, are free from external manipulations and truly reflect your own intentions and energy. Consider this. Have you ever accepted a seemingly harmless gift, only to find that it brought unexpected challenges or changes into your life? How did this experience change your perception of the energy and intentions that might be hidden behind the gifts we receive? By reflecting on these questions, you can gain a deeper awareness of how objects like locks might affect your life and begin to make more conscious decisions about what you allow into your personal space. While a lock might appear to be a simple device of security, it carries significant weight in the spiritual and energetic realm. By being cautious about accepting locks from others, you safeguard your own spiritual integrity and ensure that your life's direction remains under your control, guided by your intentions rather than those of others. So, the next time someone offers you a lock, pause and consider carefully what you might be inviting into your life. Is it just a lock, or is it a key to someone else's influence over your destiny? 4. Used wallets and purses. When it comes to the seemingly simple act of accepting used wallets and purses, there is a deeper significance that many overlook. These items are far more than just holders of cash and cards. They are vessels of financial energy imbued with the history and experiences of their previous owners. Every transaction, every moment of financial anxiety or triumph leaves an imprint on these objects, carrying with them the invisible yet potent energy of their former lives. When you bring a used wallet or purse into your life, you're not merely acquiring a physical object. You are, in a very real sense, inheriting the financial karma of another person. Think of it like a transfer of unseen baggage. Every receipt, credit card, and remnant of the previous owner's financial journey can subtly, yet profoundly, influence your own financial path. The concept is not merely theoretical. It's rooted in the Buddhist understanding that everything is interconnected and that the energy of objects can affect our lives. As the Buddha once taught, our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Similarly, the energy of the objects we surround ourselves with can shape our experiences, including our financial well-being. Consider the potential disruption these residual energies might introduce into your financial flow. It's not just about inheriting someone else's physical belongings. It's about inheriting their financial challenges, their debts, and their struggles. This can manifest as unexpected financial obstacles, difficulties in managing money, or even a sense of unease every time you reach into your wallet. The question then arises, why take the risk? Why allow the possibility of these negative energies to infiltrate your life when there's a simpler, more mindful alternative? Starting fresh with your own wallet or purse, one that is untainted by the financial history of others, symbolizes a clean slate. It represents your personal financial journey, free from the burdens of others. This is not just a matter of superstition. It's about being mindful of the energies you invite into your life. The Buddha emphasized the importance of mindfulness in all aspects of life, and this includes the material objects we choose to keep close. Just as a clean and clear mind leads to better decision-making, so too can a clean and clear wallet lead to better financial outcomes. In modern life, where we often overlook the subtle energies that influence our daily existence, it's easy to dismiss the idea that something as simple as a used wallet could affect our financial stability. Yet, when you reflect on your financial experiences, have you ever noticed a shift after acquiring a second-hand item? Perhaps there was a sudden string of bad luck or an inexplicable sense of financial discomfort. These are the signs that the energy of the previous owner might be at play. By acknowledging this and choosing to start fresh with new, positive financial energy, you're setting the stage for a more prosperous and stable financial future. In the end, it's about making informed, mindful decisions that align with your goals for a prosperous life. Avoid the potential pitfalls of accepting used wallets and purses, and instead, embrace the fresh start that new items bring. This practice is not just about avoiding financial challenges. It's about cultivating an environment that supports your financial well-being. Have you ever experienced a shift in your financial situation after acquiring a second-hand item like a used wallet or purse? Reflect on your experiences and consider the impact that these seemingly small decisions can have on your overall financial health. Comment number 1 if you have noticed such changes, or number 2 if you believe in the impact of financial energies from previous owners. Share your experiences, and let's learn together how to create a life of abundance and positive energy. 5. Used mattresses. When it comes to achieving prosperity and maintaining inner peace, it's essential to recognize the hidden influences in our daily lives, even those that might seem insignificant at first glance. Take, for example, the seemingly practical choice of accepting a used mattress. At first, it may appear as a way to save money, but the unseen costs can be much greater than you might realize. We spend a significant portion of our lives on our mattresses, where we not only rest our bodies, but also lay down our thoughts, emotions, and energies. A mattress isn't just a piece of furniture. It absorbs everything from our dreams to our innermost feelings. When you choose to sleep on a used mattress, you are, in essence, welcoming the energies and vibrations of the previous owners into your sacred space of rest. These lingering energies can disrupt your sleep and disturb your mental balance, leading to nights of restlessness and unsettling dreams. Imagine staying at a hotel where the mattresses have been used by countless guests before you. It's not uncommon to experience strange dreams or wake up feeling out of sorts. This is not merely a coincidence. It's the result of the multitude of energies absorbed by the mattress over time. Each individual who sleeps on that bed leaves behind a part of their emotional and spiritual essence, and these residual vibrations can have a significant impact on your ability to rest peacefully. The renowned Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "The energy of mindfulness can touch and transform the energy of habit and desire that we have inherited from our ancestors." This insight beautifully encapsulates the importance of being mindful of the energies we allow into our lives, including those that come with something as simple as a used mattress. In the fast-paced world we live in today, where financial stability and personal well-being are often at the forefront of our minds, it's crucial to be aware of how even the smallest decisions can have far-reaching consequences. You might think that accepting a used mattress is a wise financial choice, saving you money in the short term. However, the potential long-term effects on your mental and emotional health can be far more costly. By choosing to prioritize your rest and ensuring that your sleeping environment is free from unwanted energies, you are laying the groundwork for a more prosperous and balanced life. Consider the wisdom of the motivational speaker Jim Rohn, who said, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live." This advice doesn't just apply to your physical health, it extends to the spaces where you spend your time and the items you bring into your home. In our quest for success, it's easy to overlook the importance of investing in a new mattress that is free from the residual energies of others. By making this investment, you are not just buying comfort, you are creating a personal sanctuary, a place where your energy remains undisturbed, allowing you to wake up each morning feeling refreshed and ready to conquer your goals. It's the seemingly small decisions that often have the most profound impact on our lives. By choosing to reject a used mattress, you are not just opting for comfort. You are safeguarding your personal energy and well-being. This act of self-care is a powerful statement of your commitment to your own success and happiness. It's a reminder that true wealth begins with taking care of yourself and the spaces you inhabit. As you move forward, consider this. What other seemingly insignificant choices might be influencing your path to prosperity? How can you become more mindful of the energies you invite into your life? By reflecting on these questions, you can begin to make choices that truly support your journey towards a rich and fulfilling life. 6. Mirrors. Imagine standing before a mirror, not just seeing your reflection, but also absorbing the energy it holds, a concept that transcends mere physicality. Mirrors, throughout history, have been revered as more than just reflective surfaces. They are often seen as portals to spiritual realms, symbolizing both the mystical and the mundane. Now picture a mirror that has been in someone's home for years, reflecting countless emotions, experiences, and possibly even energies from other dimensions. This is not just an object. It's a silent witness to the life it has reflected, and by bringing a used mirror into your personal space, you are inviting an unknown history into your sanctuary. Various cultures have long recognized the power of mirrors, using them in rituals and as tools for divination. For instance, ancient Chinese feng shui practices involve mirrors to deflect negative energy and attract prosperity, while folklore often depicts mirrors as gateways for spirits. When you acquire a new mirror, it is a clean slate, free from the imprints of the past. But a used mirror carries not only the physical fingerprints of its previous owner, but also their emotional and spiritual imprints, absorbed over time through countless interactions. Consider this. Every time someone gazes into a mirror, they interact with it on a deeper level than we might think. These interactions, repeated over the years, leave traces, subtle yet impactful vibrations that can affect the mirror's energy. When you bring such a mirror into your home, you may be unknowingly welcoming these accumulated energies, which could disturb the balance and harmony of your environment. Have you ever felt an inexplicable unease when looking into an old mirror? This feeling could be the lingering energies from its past, echoing through time. Just as we strive to keep our minds clear and positive, we must also be mindful of the objects we introduce into our living spaces, ensuring they do not carry any negative influences. The Buddha once said, "Your mind is a powerful thing. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change." This wisdom can be applied not only to our thoughts, but also to the items we surround ourselves with. Mirrors, especially used ones, should be treated with caution. In many traditions, mirrors are believed to capture not only images, but also spirits and souls, adding another layer of complexity to the decision of bringing a used mirror into your home. If a mirror has passed through many hands and places, it might be imbued with a variety of energies, both positive and negative. This makes it essential to either choose new mirrors or perform a thorough energetic cleansing on used ones before integrating them into your space. Cleansing rituals can vary from smudging with sage to using salt water and even reciting mantras or prayers. The goal is to clear away any residual energies and start afresh. Have you ever tried an energetic cleansing ritual on any object? How did it make you feel afterward? Sharing your experiences with such practices can help others understand the importance of these actions and perhaps inspire them to be more mindful of the energies they invite into their homes. In conclusion, while mirrors are common household items, they hold far more significance than we often realize. By being mindful of the history and energy of the mirrors we bring into our homes, we can better maintain a positive and harmonious living environment. So, next time you consider accepting a used mirror as a gift, take a moment to reflect on the unseen energies it might carry and ask yourself, is it worth the risk to invite such a presence into your personal space? 7. Jewelry. It is wise to tread carefully when accepting gifts, especially something as personal and valuable as jewelry, for these items are often imbued with the energy of their previous owners, which can significantly impact your life. Jewelry, particularly heirlooms, carries not just the beauty and craftsmanship of the piece, but also the emotions, experiences, and energies of those who have worn it before. Imagine the story behind a precious necklace passed down through generations. While it might appear as a symbol of love and continuity, it could also carry the weight of its previous owner's struggles, hardships, and negative experiences. These energies, though unseen, can subtly influence your life, potentially bringing misfortune or hindering your financial growth. In Buddhism, the concept of energy and its transfer is well acknowledged, and it is believed that the energy surrounding objects can have a profound effect on one's life. A famous Buddhist teaching says, "What you cling to can trap you, what you let go of can set you free," reminding us of the importance of being mindful of the attachments we form, even with material possessions. A powerful story from Buddhist tradition beautifully illustrates this principle. A young woman named May once received a stunning jeweled ring from a wealthy merchant as a token of gratitude. While the gift was undoubtedly valuable, May, guided by her inner wisdom, decided to consult her grandmother, a revered elder in their village known for her spiritual insight. The moment the elder laid eyes on the ring, she sensed the deep sorrow and misfortune it carried, the remnants of the previous owner's turbulent life. With gentle care, she advised May to return the ring, explaining that material possessions, especially those with a history of suffering, could profoundly affect one's spiritual and financial well-being. Trusting her grandmother's wisdom, May returned the ring and, in doing so, liberated herself from the burden it carried. Shortly thereafter, she found herself on a path to prosperity and peace, unburdened by the negative energy the ring had once brought into her life. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the invisible forces at play in our lives and the importance of being mindful of the energy we allow into our personal space. In modern life, We often overlook the subtle influences of the objects we surround ourselves with, especially those that come with a history. Jewelry, while beautiful and often sentimental, can be a conduit for energies that do not align with our own well-being and prosperity. It's essential to consider not just the material value of such items, but also their emotional and spiritual weight. When you accept or wear jewelry, do you ever stop to wonder about its past, the lives of its previous owners, the circumstances under which it was given, and the emotions attached to it can all leave an imprint that, consciously or unconsciously, affects your life. This awareness is not about superstition, but about understanding the interconnectedness of all things and the subtle ways in which our environment shapes our experiences. If you aim for a life of abundance and peace, it's crucial to be selective about the gifts you accept, especially those that might carry hidden burdens. As you move forward in your journey, consider the energy of the objects around you and how they might be influencing your life. Have you ever felt uneasy about a piece of jewelry or noticed a change in your life circumstances after receiving such a gift? It could be that you are sensitive to these energies and your intuition is guiding you to be cautious. By being mindful of what you allow into your life, you can protect your peace and create a space that nurtures your prosperity. Remember the Buddhist teaching that says, "Let go of what does not serve you and embrace what nourishes your soul." This principle applies not just to people and situations, but also to the material objects we choose to keep close. So next time you are offered a gift, especially something as personal as jewelry, take a moment to reflect on its history and the energy it might bring into your life. If you believe in the influence of such energies, comment number 1. Or if you have a personal story related to this concept, share it by commenting yes. Your experiences and insights could inspire others to be more mindful in their own lives. 8. Religious or spiritual items. Imagine receiving a religious or spiritual item from someone, like a rosary, prayer beads, or a statue. While these items may seem like thoughtful gifts, they carry more than just physical presence. They hold significant spiritual energy, often infused with the experiences, emotions, and intentions of their previous owners. Without understanding the full background of these items, you might inadvertently introduce negative energy into your life, disrupting your peace and prosperity. Consider the example of a rosary that was once used with ill intentions, or a statue that came from a place of conflict. Such items can carry residual negative energy that may impact your well-being. The Buddha once said, "Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life," highlighting the profound influence of spiritual elements on our lives. Yet, it's crucial to ensure that this influence is positive and free from any negative residues of the past. In today's world, people are increasingly aware of the origins of second-hand goods, understanding that items from environments filled with turmoil or suffering may carry those vibrations into their new homes. Similarly, in the corporate world, savvy leaders often avoid accepting mementos from failed ventures, recognizing that these items could symbolically carry the energy of that failure. To protect your journey toward wealth and success, it's vital to be mindful of the spiritual items you welcome into your life. Ensure that any item you accept is either new or comes from a source of positive energy. If you ever feel compelled to accept a spiritual item, take the time to purify it through a cleansing ritual, aligning with the Buddha's teachings on mindfulness and awareness, which are essential in our modern lives. Remember, as you navigate your path to prosperity, every object in your environment plays a role in shaping your energy and mindset. By consciously surrounding yourself with items that have a positive history, you enhance your own positive energy, leading to greater success and fulfillment. This careful selection and mindfulness extend beyond just spiritual hygiene. It's about maintaining a prosperous mental state where your surroundings actively support your goals and ambitions. After all, as ancient wisdom reminds us, a mind troubled by doubt cannot focus on the course to victory, underscoring the importance of clarity and positive energy in your pursuit of success. What are the objects in your environment right now? Are they contributing to your well-being and success, or could they be holding you back? Number 3. How to refuse items that carry negative energy. In life, we're often faced with decisions about whether to accept or decline various things that come our way, whether it's a gift from a friend, something passed down from a relative, or even a purchase we're considering. Each item we bring into our lives carries its own energy, and it's essential to recognize when to say no to those that may carry negative energy. This practice is especially important in the context of Buddhist teachings and the law of attraction, both of which emphasize the role of energy in shaping our experiences and overall well-being. Here's how you can effectively decline items that might bring negative energy into your life. 1. Develop awareness of energy. Developing an acute awareness of the energy that surrounds you is a cornerstone of both personal growth and spiritual well-being, especially within the framework of Buddhist teachings. The practice of mindfulness, which is deeply rooted in Buddhism, encourages you to be fully present, attuned not just to your thoughts and emotions, but also to the environment that envelops you. This heightened awareness is not just about what you can see or hear, but also about the unseen forces, the subtle energies that objects and people may carry. When you train yourself to live mindfully, you start to notice these energies more clearly, allowing you to discern which items or experiences resonate positively and which do not. If you encounter an item that stirs feelings of discomfort or unease, it may well be a sign that this object is imbued with negative energy. In modern life, this could be something as simple as a gift that feels wrong to accept, or an object in your home that has always seemed out of place. Trusting your intuition in these situations is paramount. Intuition is like a compass that guides you toward what is harmonious and away from what disrupts your inner peace. In the hustle of today's world, it can be easy to dismiss these feelings as trivial or irrational. However, embracing the practice of listening to your inner voice can protect you from the subtle yet pervasive effects of negative energy. Just as you would avoid toxic relationships that drain your spirit, so too should you be vigilant about the physical objects that you allow into your space. This awareness is not just a spiritual practice but a practical one, helping you to create an environment that supports your mental and emotional well-being. Remember the wise words of Lao Tzu: "He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened." By knowing yourself and being mindful of the energies that interact with you, you empower yourself to make choices that nurture positivity and harmony in your life. 2. Understand the source. When it comes to living a life filled with peace and positive energy, it's crucial to be mindful of the items you bring into your personal space. Every object around you carries energy, often deeply influenced by the history of its previous owners or the circumstances under which it was obtained. Imagine receiving a beautiful, seemingly harmless gift. But what if this gift comes from someone who harbors ill will towards you? The negative emotions and intentions of that person can attach to the item, and once it enters your life, it could bring along those same negative vibrations. The energy you surround yourself with can significantly impact your emotional and spiritual well-being, so it's important to be cautious and deliberate about the items you accept into your life. Take a moment to think about the emotional state of the person offering you a gift. Were they in a state of anger, sadness, or resentment when they decided to give you this item? If so, that negative energy may have been transferred to the object itself. For example, a friend might give you a beautiful piece of jewelry, but if they are secretly envious or harbor ill feelings towards you, that gift could be a conduit for their negative emotions, potentially disrupting your peace of mind. Similarly, objects tied to traumatic events or unhappy memories can hold on to that pain and suffering, even if they seem valuable or beautiful on the surface. A piece of furniture from a home where there was much strife, or an heirloom passed down with a history of sadness, can carry those vibrations into your environment, subtly influencing your mood and energy. So next time someone offers you something, pause and reflect on its origin. Ask yourself, what is the story behind this item? What energy does it bring into my life? By being mindful of these questions, you can safeguard your peace and maintain a positive, harmonious environment. How often have you brought something into your life only to later feel uneasy or unsettled? Could it be that the object carried with it energy that wasn't aligned with your well-being? The lesson here is clear. By being aware of the energy attached to the items you accept, you can create a more peaceful and positive life. The value lies in your ability to discern what serves your highest good and what may bring unnecessary negativity. Remember, you have the power to choose the energy you welcome into your life. 3. Set boundaries. In our journey through life, it's essential to protect our energy, our inner peace, and the sanctity of our personal space. This isn't just about what we say yes to, but perhaps more importantly, what we say no to. Setting boundaries is a vital practice in maintaining our well-being, especially when it comes to refusing items that carry negative energy. Imagine this. Someone offers you an object, a gift, or even a simple item that, for reasons you might not fully understand, feels off. There's a weight to it, an unease that settles into your gut the moment you touch it. This is your intuition speaking, your inner wisdom guiding you to protect your energy. It's not just a polite social gesture to accept what is offered. It's about honoring yourself enough to decline what doesn't align with your positive, harmonious environment. As Buddha wisely said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This quote reminds us that our inner peace is our responsibility, and sometimes maintaining it requires us to assert our boundaries firmly and politely. When faced with such situations, how do you gracefully decline without offending the giver? The answer lies in tact and respect. You can explain your decision if you feel it's necessary, but it's also perfectly acceptable to simply say, "Thank you, but I must decline." You don't owe anyone an elaborate explanation. Your priority is to maintain your energy and ensure that your surroundings are in harmony with your personal values and well-being. This isn't about being ungrateful, it's about self-respect and the understanding that your inner peace is not worth compromising. Reflect on this. How often have you accepted something out of obligation only to later feel uneasy about it? This discomfort is your inner self telling you that something is not right. The Buddha teaches us to listen to our inner voice, for it is in silence and reflection that we find true wisdom. Now, consider how you can apply this wisdom in your everyday life. When was the last time you accepted something that didn't feel right, and how did it impact you? What steps can you take to ensure that your personal boundaries are respected? By setting clear boundaries, you not only protect your energy, but also teach others how to treat you. It's a way of saying, I value myself and my peace enough to say no when something doesn't serve me. This is not selfishness, it's self-preservation. The energy you allow into your life directly influences your state of mind, your health, and your spiritual growth. Think about the power of this choice, the power to reject what doesn't serve you, the power to cultivate an environment that nourishes your soul. How can you incorporate this practice into your daily life? Perhaps the next time someone offers you something that feels wrong, you can remind yourself of the value of your peace and politely decline. This simple act of boundary setting can ripple out into every area of your life, reinforcing your commitment to a life of peace and positivity. So, I ask you, how will you protect your energy today? What boundaries will you set to ensure that your inner peace remains intact? Remember, every decision you make either feeds your soul or drains it. Choose wisely, with the wisdom of the Buddha guiding your steps. 4. Practice cleansing rituals. If you find yourself inadvertently accepting an item that later reveals negative energy, practice cleansing rituals to clear the object's energy. These rituals are not merely superstitious practices, but have been deeply embedded in various cultures and spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, to help purify objects and restore balance. In today's fast-paced world, we are often exposed to numerous energies, some of which may not align with our well-being. Just as we cleanse our bodies and minds from impurities, so too must we cleanse the objects around us to ensure they do not disrupt our peace or spiritual harmony. One of the most ancient and widely recognized cleansing rituals involves the use of sage smudging. This practice, deeply rooted in Native American traditions, but also respected in many other spiritual paths, including Buddhism, involves burning sage and allowing the smoke to envelop the item in question. The smoke is believed to absorb and neutralize negative energy, leaving the object purified. It's important to approach this ritual with a clear and focused mind, perhaps taking a moment to meditate on the intention of cleansing and protection. Another effective method is sound cleansing, which involves the use of bells, chimes, or singing bowls. The vibrations created by these instruments can break up and disperse stagnant or negative energy. Sound has long been recognized for its healing properties, and in Buddhism, it is often used in rituals to cleanse spaces and objects. The clear, resonating tones serve to disrupt any negative vibrations and restore a sense of balance and calm. The sound helps to realign the energy of the object with the positive thoughts and intentions you hold. Sunlight and moonlight cleansing are also powerful methods, drawing on the natural energies of the universe to purify objects. Sunlight is often associated with strength, clarity, and renewal, while moonlight is linked with intuition, reflection, and emotional healing. Placing an item in sunlight or moonlight allows it to absorb these natural energies, which can cleanse and rejuvenate it. This practice is reminiscent of the Buddhist belief in the interconnectedness of all things, the idea that the energies of the sun, moon, and earth are all part of a greater whole that we too are connected to. In modern life, we often underestimate the impact that negative energy can have on our mental and emotional well-being. However, by practicing these cleansing rituals, we take an active role in maintaining our spiritual health. Just as we might take time to declutter our homes or detoxify our bodies, cleansing the objects we interact with is a way to ensure that we are not carrying unnecessary negativity into our daily lives. It's a practice that not only purifies the item, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of mindfulness and intentionality in all aspects of life. Incorporating these rituals into your routine doesn't have to be time-consuming or complex. It's about creating a moment of reflection and connection, a chance to reset and realign with positive energies. Whether you choose to smudge with sage, use sound, or harness the power of sunlight or moonlight, what matters most is the intention behind the action. By cleansing the items in your life, you are fostering an environment where peace and positivity can flourish, both within you and in your surroundings. As we conclude this enlightening journey through the hidden dangers of accepting certain gifts, I encourage you to reflect deeply on the energies and intentions behind the objects you allow into your life. Remember, true wealth and prosperity are not just about the material things we accumulate, but also about the positive energy and peace we cultivate in our surroundings. If you found value in today's teachings, please like this video and share it with others who might benefit from this wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos where we continue to explore profound teachings that can transform your life. Thank you for being a part of this community, and may your journey be filled with peace, abundance, and mindful acceptance. People do not come into our lives by chance. 7 Zen Story of Spiritual Growth, Buddhist Teachings. Every meeting is a parting in disguise. Zen proverb. In our life's journey, the people we meet are not mere coincidences, but threads intricately woven into our path, each one holding a unique lesson for us. These encounters, whether brief or life-changing, contribute to the tapestry of our existence, shaping our spiritual growth in ways we might not realize at first. In today's video, we're diving into 7 profound Zen stories that illustrate how every person who crosses our path serves a significant purpose in our lives. Through the timeless wisdom of Zen teachings, we'll explore how these encounters with individuals like the wise monk Ryota and the curious young Kaito reveal the hidden meanings behind our relationships and their impact on our spiritual development. Get ready to uncover the deeper significance of human connections and understand how these interactions can transform your life's journey. Stay with us till the end, as these stories from The Journey of Wisdom might just change how you perceive the people in your life. Story number 1. Meaningful Encounters. Every encounter is a meaningful thread in the intricate web of our existence, woven by destiny to shape our life's journey. Have you ever noticed that certain people enter our lives at critical moments? It feels as if they were sent on purpose to deliver a message or help us solve a problem. Have you ever experienced a sensation of déjà vu when meeting someone, as if you had already met them in an undefined past? In the Zen story you are about to hear, we will explore the idea that people don't come into our lives by chance, but for a specific reason. So make yourself comfortable and stay till the end, because what you will hear will deeply impact you. But first, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share the video. This way, you'll help us produce new valuable content every day for your spiritual growth. One serene day, as the elderly monk Ryota was meditating under a blossoming cherry tree, a young man named Kaito approached him with respect. "Master," he inquired, "sometimes I meet people and feel a positive sensation as if I had already met them, or they seem to resonate with my soul. Other times I feel a negative sensation as if that person had come to harm me, making me restless. Do people come into our lives by chance?" Ryota, with his piercing eyes fixed on the young man, responded, "People never enter our lives by accident. This truth runs deeper than we can fathom. In life, we encounter various individuals, each having a specific role in our story. Some come and go, while others stay and accompany us through different phases of life." Ryota slowly rose and pointed to the clear blue sky above them. "Look at the birds, young friend. They do not fly by chance. They are carried by the currents of the air, just as we are carried by the invisible forces of existence." Kaito watched the birds gliding across the sky, trying to grasp the depth of the master's words. "Imagine your life as a garden," Ryota continued. "Every person who crosses your path is like a seed planted by destiny. Some grow into vibrant flowers that last a season, others into mighty trees that endure through the years. Each brings the promise of new growth." Kaito nodded, reflecting on the various flowers and trees he had seen blooming along his life's path. "Those who hurt us," Ryota said in a tone of empathy, "are often our best teachers. They are the sharp stones on our path, and despite the pain, they teach us to grow and find our inner strength." The young monk closed his eyes, recalling the challenges that had tempered his soul over time. "And then there are those who appear when we need them most," Ryota said, pointing to a majestic tree. "Just as the roots of this tree support it during storms, these people support us in difficult times." Kaito thought of someone who had been his refuge during a delicate period, a solid anchor in the midst of a storm, someone who later left his life even though he wished they had stayed. Finally, Ryota concluded wisely, "Some remain with us forever. They are like fixed stars in our sky, bright and constant, true friends, family members, or a soulmate. With them, we share the burdens of our days and the joy of our successes." The young monk smiled, feeling enveloped in gratitude for the special people he had met and had by his side. Ryota looked up at the sky, a subtle light dancing in his eyes. "Recognize and appreciate every person who crosses your path, young Kaito. Each is an essential part of your story, and you are a part of theirs. Life is an intricate web of destinies, and each encounter contributes to the fabric of your existence. Know that there are fundamentally three types of individuals: those who support us on the path of our evolution, pushing us to overcome limits and reach new levels of awareness; those who bring a breath of renewal to our inner world, and those who encourage us to continue. This particular category of travel companions may only accompany us for a brief moment." Kaito listened intently, absorbing the wisdom of his master's words, understanding that every person in his life had a purpose and every encounter held a deeper meaning. But their role is crucial. They remind us of the true nature of our path, strengthening our determination to move forward. The master's words helped the young novice, who in the following years continued to follow the path illuminated by Ryota. Every encounter, whether a casual passerby or a lasting life partner, became for him a precious piece in the mosaic of his existence. Through challenges and joys, Kaito learned that every person, every experience, brought with it a hidden gift, a precious teaching that contributed to his growth and spiritual fulfillment. As time passed, the novice himself became a senior monk with wise eyes and a grateful heart. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. Think about all the people who have crossed your path in life. From fleeting acquaintances to lifelong friends, each person has played a role in shaping who you are today. Imagine the countless lessons, the moments of joy, and even the challenges they have brought into your life. Each encounter, no matter how brief or long-lasting, holds a purpose and teaches us something valuable. As we navigate our journey, it is essential to cultivate gratitude for everyone we meet. Reflecting on the Zen story of meaningful encounters, we are reminded that people do not come into our lives by chance. They arrive for a reason, often to help us grow and learn. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. A famous Buddhist quote beautifully encapsulates this idea. Every individual we encounter can be seen as a teacher, imparting wisdom, offering support, or presenting challenges that foster our personal growth. By viewing our interactions through this lens, we can appreciate the deeper significance of our relationships. First, there are those who bring support and encouragement, appearing in our lives when we need them the most, much like the roots of a tree that stabilize us during storms. These companions offer us strength and comfort during challenging times, reminding us that we are not alone on our journey. They provide us with the emotional and practical support needed to navigate life's difficulties, acting as beacons of hope and resilience. Just as a sturdy tree relies on its roots to weather the storm, we too rely on these individuals to help us through our darkest moments. Then, there are those who bring renewal and growth, akin to seeds planted in the garden of our lives. These individuals introduce freshness and positive change, helping us discover new aspects of ourselves and fostering our personal development. They inspire us to explore new paths and embrace new opportunities, much like a gardener nurtures seeds to bloom into beautiful flowers. This process of renewal and growth is essential for our evolution, as it allows us to continuously learn and adapt. A quote from Thich Nhat Hanh encapsulates this idea beautifully. The seeds that you plant in your mind will grow into the reality of your life. Moreover, we encounter those who bring difficulties and challenges, serving as sharp stones on our path. Although they cause us pain, they simultaneously teach us invaluable lessons and help us mature. These individuals push us out of our comfort zones and force us to confront our weaknesses, ultimately making us stronger and more resilient. As Confucius wisely stated, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. These challenging relationships test our character and perseverance, encouraging us to grow and develop in ways we might not have otherwise. There are also those who stay with us long term, like fixed stars in our sky, bright and constant. These people, often close friends, family members, or soulmates, share our burdens and joys, providing a stable and enduring presence in our lives. They are the ones who witness our triumphs and tribulations, offering unwavering support and love. The constancy of these relationships provides us with a sense of security and belonging, reinforcing the importance of enduring connections in our lives. As Helen Keller once said, "Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light." Additionally, there are those who appear briefly, yet their role is crucial. These individuals may only accompany us for a short time, but they remind us of the true nature of our path, strengthening our determination to move forward. Their fleeting presence serves as a catalyst for reflection and self-awareness, prompting us to reassess our goals and aspirations. They remind us of the impermanent nature of life and the importance of cherishing each moment. As the Zen proverb goes, "When the wind blows, the grass bends," illustrating how even brief encounters can have a lasting impact on our lives. As you reflect on your relationships, ask yourself, what lessons have I learned from the people who have come into my life? How have they helped me grow and evolve? These questions encourage us to delve deeper into the significance of our connections and to recognize the contributions each person has made to our personal development. It's easy to appreciate those who bring happiness and love into our lives, but it takes a more profound understanding to be grateful for those who present challenges. By embracing this holistic perspective, we can foster a greater sense of compassion and gratitude. So how can we cultivate gratitude for every encounter? Start by acknowledging the role each person plays in your life. Express thanks for their presence and the lessons they bring. Whether it's through a simple thank you, a heartfelt conversation, or a silent acknowledgement, showing appreciation can strengthen your connections and enrich your life. As you go through your day, try to be mindful of the people you interact with. Notice the impact they have on you and the ways in which they contribute to your journey. This practice of mindfulness can help you stay present and appreciate the beauty of human connection. Embracing gratitude for every encounter enriches our lives and fosters spiritual growth. By recognizing the significance of each person who crosses our path, we can learn valuable lessons, develop deeper connections, and cultivate a more compassionate outlook on life. Ultimately, whether they stay or leave, these individuals contribute to the overall tapestry of our lives, bringing valuable lessons and aiding our spiritual progress. Each person we meet has a role to play in our journey, helping us to become more mindful, compassionate, and resilient. By embracing the presence of these individuals and the lessons they offer, we can navigate our spiritual path with greater wisdom and understanding. The teachings of Buddhism remind us to view each relationship as an opportunity for growth and enlightenment, encouraging us to appreciate the interconnectedness of all beings. As we move forward on our journey, let us remain open to the lessons that each person brings, recognizing that they are all essential threads in the fabric of our lives. What lessons have you learned from the people in your life? How have these encounters shaped your journey? Reflect on these questions and let them guide you towards a deeper appreciation of the rich tapestry of your life. Reflecting on the idea that every encounter has a purpose and contributes to our life's journey, can you share a meaningful encounter you've had? Comment number 1 or yes if you've experienced a moment where someone entered your life at the perfect time and impacted you significantly. How did this encounter shape your path? Story number 2. Lessons from those who bring difficulties. In a quaint, picturesque village nestled among rolling hills and blooming fields, there lived a monk named Master Li. He was revered for his profound wisdom and boundless kindness, embodying the essence of peace and serenity. His gentle presence was a source of comfort and guidance for all the villagers. One day, the tranquil rhythm of the village was disrupted by the arrival of a man named Quan. Known far and wide for his troublesome and contentious nature, Quan was quick to stir up discord wherever he went. He singled out Master Li, relentlessly trying to provoke him with harsh words, mocking gestures, and disruptive actions. Despite Quan's persistent provocations, Master Li remained unperturbed, his calm demeanor unshaken. The villagers, puzzled and concerned, approached Master Li. "Why do you endure his behavior?" they asked. "He only brings trouble and makes life difficult for everyone." Master Li responded with a serene smile, his eyes reflecting deep compassion. "Every person who crosses our path serves a purpose," he explained. "Those who bring difficulties are, in fact, our greatest teachers. They challenge us, giving us the precious opportunity to practice patience, compassion, and understanding. Without such challenges, our virtues would remain untested and unrefined." Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Throughout this time, Quan continued his attempts to disturb Master Li. However, witnessing the monk's unwavering calmness and kindness began to have an unexpected effect on Quan. He started to reflect on his own actions, seeing them in the light of Master Li's serene responses. Gradually, a transformation took place within Quan. The anger and bitterness that once fueled his behavior began to dissipate, replaced by a newfound sense of peace and humility. He apologized to the villagers and Master Li, striving to amend his ways and become a better person. One evening, under the golden hues of the setting sun, Master Li gathered the villagers. He spoke softly, yet his words resonated deeply. Quan's presence in our village was a blessing in disguise. His actions tested our patience, our compassion, and our understanding. In facing him, we were given the chance to grow, to become stronger and wiser. Let us remember this lesson. Even those who seem to bring only hardship have a purpose in our lives. Embrace the challenges they present and learn from them. It is through these trials that we truly cultivate our inner virtues. The villagers nodded, their hearts filled with newfound understanding and gratitude. They realized that life's difficulties and those who bring them are indeed valuable teachers. From that day forward, they viewed challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement, following Master Li's example of enduring grace and unwavering kindness. This story of Master Li and Quan spread far beyond the village, inspiring countless others to embrace life's trials and learn from them, transforming difficulties into stepping stones toward a wiser, more compassionate existence. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. The story of Master Li and Quan teaches profound lessons on patience, compassion, and personal growth. Master Li, with his unyielding calm and kindness, demonstrates that those who bring difficulties into our lives are not obstacles, but essential teachers. Their presence challenges us to practice and refine our virtues, offering invaluable opportunities for self-improvement. In this light, let us delve deeper into the key philosophical reflections and lessons from their story, enriching them with more detail and modern relevance. Master Li's response to Quan's provocations illustrates that challenges are inherent to life. Instead of avoiding or resenting them, we should embrace them as opportunities to develop patience and resilience. Imagine facing a difficult colleague at work who constantly tests your patience. Instead of reacting with frustration, see this as a chance to build your own inner calm. As the Buddha once said, in the confrontation between the stream and the rock, the stream always wins, not through strength, but by perseverance. This perspective helps us transform daily irritations into moments of growth. The monk's serene demeanor in the face of adversity highlights the importance of patience. It shows that compassion, even towards those who seem undeserving, can lead to unexpected and positive transformations. Think of a time when you showed kindness to someone who did not deserve it, only to see them change their behavior. This mirrors the Buddhist teaching, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. By embodying patience and compassion, we can create ripples of change in the world around us. Master Li's wisdom lies in his deep understanding that everyone serves a purpose in our lives, even those who bring negativity. This perspective fosters forgiveness and helps us view difficult people with empathy. Consider the story of the thorn and the rose. While the thorn may prick us, it also protects the beauty of the rose. Similarly, those who challenge us can inadvertently protect and nurture our own growth. To understand everything is to forgive everything, said Buddha. By seeing through the lens of understanding, we open our hearts to forgiveness. The transformation of Quan from a troublesome individual to a humble, peaceful person underscores the potential for personal growth through adversity. It reminds us that hardships and challenging people can catalyze profound internal change. Imagine the process of a diamond forming under pressure. Our struggles can similarly refine our character. As Epictetus wisely noted, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Embracing adversity allows us to uncover our true strength and potential. The village's journey from concern to understanding reflects the collective growth of the community. It emphasizes that shared experiences of facing and overcoming difficulties strengthen communal bonds and wisdom. Picture a community coming together after a natural disaster, their shared hardships fostering unity and resilience. This is echoed in the saying, "Unity is strength." When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. Facing challenges together not only builds individual character, but also fortifies the fabric of our communities. Master Li's teachings encourage us to see every challenge as a test of our virtues. By practicing patience, compassion, and understanding, we cultivate a deeper, more resilient inner strength. Think of a tree that stands firm in a storm, its roots growing stronger with each trial. As Buddha said, "Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes." Each test of virtue is an opportunity to grow more steadfast and wise. The story of Master Li and Kuan is a timeless reminder that life's difficulties are not mere hindrances, but pivotal experiences that shape our character and enrich our spiritual journey. Embracing these challenges with grace and kindness allows us to transform adversities into stepping stones towards a wiser, more compassionate existence. How do you think facing your own challenges with this mindset could change your perspective on adversity? Story number 3. Lessons from those who teach us to let go. In a serene village nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain lived a wise monk named Bhavana. The villagers revered him for his deep understanding of life and his serene presence that brought peace to all who sought his counsel. One day, a troubled young man named Jaya approached Bhavana. With a heavy heart and tears in his eyes, Jaya shared his woes. "Master Bhavana," he began, "I have lost everything I cherished. My business has failed, my friends have abandoned me, and I am filled with anger and sorrow. How can I find peace?" Bhavana listened patiently, his calm eyes reflecting compassion. He then asked Jaya to join him on a walk to the nearby river. As they reached the riverbank, Bhavana picked up a stone and handed it to Jaya. "Hold this stone tightly and immerse your hand in the water," he instructed. Jaya did as he was told. The cold water flowed over his hand, but the stone remained heavy in his grip. Bhavana then asked, "How does it feel to hold on to the stone?" "It feels heavy and burdensome," Jaya replied. Bhavana nodded and continued, "Now let go of the stone and keep your hand in the water." Reluctantly, Jaya released the stone. As it sank to the riverbed, his hand felt lighter, and the flowing water brought a sense of relief. Bhavana smiled gently and said, "This is the lesson, dear Jaya. When you hold on to your anger, sorrow, and past failures, they weigh you down like the stone. But when you let them go, you free yourself to experience the soothing flow of life." Jaya pondered Bhavana's words. "But Master, how do I let go of the pain and loss that haunt me?" Bhavana replied, "Letting go is a practice, not a single act. It begins with acceptance. Accept that what is done is done. Understand that clinging to the past only brings suffering. Meditate on the impermanence of all things. Just as the seasons change, so do our experiences. Embrace the present moment with mindfulness and gratitude. Seek joy in simple things and trust that new beginnings will come." Inspired by Bhavana's wisdom, Jaya began to practice letting go. Each day he spent time in meditation, reflecting on the impermanent nature of life and cultivating gratitude for what he still had. Slowly, his heart felt lighter, and peace returned to his soul. Years passed, and Jaya became known in the village for his calm demeanor and generous spirit. He often shared Bhavana's lesson with others who faced hardship, teaching them the art of letting go. The village thrived, not just materially, but in the peace and harmony that permeated the lives of its inhabitants. In the end, Jaya realized that the greatest lesson was not just in letting go of sorrow, but also in embracing the continuous flow of life with an open heart. And so, the wisdom of letting go, passed down by those who taught it, became a cherished truth in the hearts of all who heard it. This story reminds us that true peace comes from within, from our ability to release what no longer serves us and to welcome each moment with grace and gratitude. As Buddha taught, you only lose what you cling to. Let go and find freedom. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. The tale of Bhavana and Jaya imparts deep insights into the nature of attachment, the transient nature of existence, and the pursuit of inner tranquility. Through Bhavana's wisdom, we understand that clinging to past sorrows and failures is like holding onto a heavy stone. It burdens us and prevents us from experiencing the fluid, soothing nature of life. The challenging yet essential act of letting go is crucial for achieving relief and progressing forward. Bhavana's teachings remind us that life's essence is ever-changing, and embracing this reality allows us to live more fully in the present. As the seasons shift and rivers flow, our experiences and emotions are similarly transient. Embracing this impermanence, a fundamental Buddhist teaching, empowers us to cherish the present moment. Attachment is a root cause of suffering. Bhavana's metaphor of the stone poignantly illustrates how our past, laden with anger, sorrow, or regret, can weigh us down. When we grip these negative emotions and past failures tightly, they hinder our peace and happiness. This story exemplifies the detrimental effects of such attachments and the liberation that comes from releasing them. Letting go is not a one-time action, but a continual practice that begins with acceptance. Acknowledging the past and understanding that clinging to it is futile paves the way for us to live more mindfully. Through mindfulness and meditation, we train our minds to release these attachments and embrace the present, fostering a serene existence. Gratitude and mindfulness are powerful tools that help us focus on the present and appreciate life's simple joys. These practices redirect our attention from what we have lost to what we still have, cultivating a sense of contentment and inner peace. The story of Jaya, who transforms from a troubled youth to a pillar of calm and generosity in his community, underscores the power of inner transformation. By mastering the art of letting go, Jaya heals himself and becomes an inspiration to others, promoting harmony and well-being in his village. His journey illustrates how personal change can ripple outward, affecting the broader community positively. The overarching lesson of Bhavana and Jaya's story is to embrace life's continuous flow with an open heart. Life is a succession of moments, each bringing unique experiences. By releasing what no longer serves us and welcoming each new moment, we find true freedom and peace. This story prompts us to introspect. What burdens are we carrying that impede our progress? How can we practice letting go to discover inner peace and happiness? As we reflect on these questions, we are guided by Buddha's profound teaching. You only lose what you cling to. By letting go, we open ourselves to the myriad possibilities that life offers, finding freedom and serenity along the way. This timeless wisdom not only enhances our personal well-being, but also equips us to face modern life's challenges with resilience and grace. If you've watched up to this point, you're already on the path to understanding the profound connections that shape our lives. Comment below with Zen Journey to affirm your commitment to these spiritual growth teachings. Don't go anywhere. There's still a wealth of wisdom we want to share with you in this video. Stay until the end to uncover the stories that will guide you towards inner peace and enlightenment. Story number 4. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Mark Twain. In the peaceful town of Sakura, nestled between serene mountains and flowing rivers, there lived a wise and compassionate monk named Zenko. One day, a distressed young woman named Ayumi came to Zenko seeking guidance. With tears in her eyes, she confessed, "Master, my heart is heavy with anger and resentment. A close friend betrayed me, and I cannot seem to find peace. How can I let go of this pain?" Zenko listened intently, his eyes reflecting deep empathy. After a moment of silence, he gently said, "Ayumi, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned." He invited her to sit by his side near a tranquil pond where the water lilies floated gracefully. "Let me tell you a story," Zenko began, "about the power of forgiveness. Once, there was a revered Zen master named Haruto who lived in a secluded monastery. One day, a thief broke into the monastery and stole valuable scrolls containing ancient wisdom. The monks were outraged and wanted to seek revenge, but Haruto remained calm. He said, "We must not let anger cloud our hearts. Instead, let us practice forgiveness." A few days later, the thief was caught and brought to Haruto. Expecting punishment, the thief was surprised when Haruto said, "You are forgiven. These scrolls are valuable, but they are not more precious than peace of mind. Take them if you need them, but understand their true value." The thief was stunned by Haruto's kindness. He returned the scrolls and became a devoted disciple, learning the teachings of compassion and forgiveness. The act of forgiveness transformed the thief's life and brought peace to his troubled heart. Ayumi listened, her eyes wide with astonishment. Zenko continued, "The Buddha teaches that forgiveness is not for the benefit of others, but for our own peace and liberation. By holding on to anger and resentment, you are only hurting yourself. Forgiveness frees you from this burden and allows you to move forward with a light heart." Zenko then guided Ayumi through a meditation, encouraging her to visualize the person who had wronged her and to silently offer forgiveness. He said, "Imagine your anger as a dark cloud, and with each breath, let it dissolve into the sky, leaving behind a clear and open space." Ayumi followed his instructions, and as she breathed deeply, she felt a sense of release. The weight on her chest began to lift, and a gentle peace washed over her. She realized that forgiveness was not about condoning the wrong, but about freeing herself from the chains of anger. With newfound clarity, Ayumi thanked Zenko. "Master, I understand now. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. It allows me to let go and find peace." Zenko smiled warmly. "Indeed, Ayumi, forgiveness is a path to inner freedom. It is an act of self-compassion that heals the heart and opens the door to true happiness. Remember, by forgiving, you are not forgetting the lesson learned, but choosing to rise above the pain." As Ayumi left the monastery, she felt a lightness in her step and a renewed sense of purpose. She vowed to practice forgiveness in her daily life, understanding that it was the key to her own peace and spiritual growth. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. Forgiveness, a cornerstone of many spiritual and philosophical traditions, is beautifully illustrated in the story of Ayumi and Zenko, revealing profound lessons that resonate deeply within human experience and spiritual growth. Zenko's guidance to Ayumi emphasizes that forgiveness is not about excusing others' actions, but about liberating oneself from the chains of anger and resentment, much like releasing a hot coal that only harms the one holding it. This powerful lesson teaches that forgiveness is a gift to oneself, leading to inner peace and liberation. The concept of compassion over retribution is beautifully illustrated in the story of Zen master Haruto and the thief. Haruto's decision to forgive the thief rather than seek revenge transformed the thief's life, demonstrating that true strength lies in mercy, not vengeance. This act of kindness shows how compassion can heal and change hearts. It echoes Buddha's wisdom. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. By choosing forgiveness, Haruto not only spared the thief, but also cultivated a deeper sense of peace within himself. This lesson teaches us that true power comes from showing compassion, which has the potential to bring about profound change and healing in both the giver and receiver. Ayumi's journey further illustrates healing through forgiveness. Visualizing her anger as a dark cloud and allowing it to dissolve, she experiences a profound sense of release. This metaphor shows that forgiveness helps cleanse the mind and spirit, creating space for peace and clarity. Zenko's teachings underscore that forgiveness is an act of self-compassion, a conscious choice to rise above pain and not let past grievances dictate one's emotional state. This perspective encourages us to prioritize our well-being and mental freedom, resonating with Buddha's insight. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. As Ayumi discovers, forgiveness as a path to happiness is transformative. Letting go of anger brings her renewed purpose and lightness, reinforcing that forgiveness is essential for personal growth and spiritual well-being. The Dalai Lama's words, "Compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength," remind us that forgiveness is a powerful tool for cultivating inner strength and peace. Incorporating these lessons into daily life can lead to profound transformations. Reflecting on moments of anger and resentment and practicing forgiveness helps us achieve inner peace amid the constant interactions and conflicts of modern life. Mark Twain's words, "Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it," beautifully capture the essence of forgiveness as a noble act that heals and uplifts both the giver and the receiver, fostering a more compassionate and harmonious existence. Forgiveness, as seen through these philosophical reflections, is a potent catalyst for personal and spiritual growth, guiding us toward a life of peace and fulfillment. So, how can you apply the practice of forgiveness in your own life to achieve greater peace and happiness? Reflect on this question and take steps towards a more forgiving and serene existence, allowing forgiveness to be a guiding light in your journey. Story number 5. Signs of toxic people. How do we recognize bad people? How can we identify those who are detrimental to our well-being? Pay attention to these 9 signs and learn who to distance yourself from. Every day we interact with a variety of people, and sometimes we encounter individuals who bring negativity and toxicity into our lives. The Zen story you are about to hear will unveil the 9 signs that can help you spot those who may hinder your personal growth. In a serene Buddhist monastery nestled in a secluded part of Japan, there lived an elderly and wise monk named Hogai. A young woman named Kiara, seeking answers to her anxieties caused by toxic relationships, approached the master with deep respect. "Hogai, it is said that you know the secret to recognizing bad people and maintaining inner peace. Please teach me," she asked, eager to absorb the monk's wisdom. With his usual calm demeanor, Hogai responded, "Of course, my dear. If you have the patience to listen, I will share with you the signs you need to be aware of to understand the nature of those around you. But first, let me make an important clarification. The individuals we refer to as bad are not necessarily monsters. They are harmful or toxic in the sense that their behaviors and the energies they project can disrupt our serenity and mental well-being. However, before distancing ourselves from them, we should try to understand the reasons behind their actions. Often, it is their own pain and hardships that have made them bitter, annoying, and even harmful. So, Kiara, before you decide to push someone away, ask yourself why they behave this way. Are they truly bad, or is there something influencing them? And can you do anything to stop them from affecting your emotions? Only after you have answered these questions should you decide whether to protect your mental health by distancing yourself from them. Kiara pondered Hogai's words and felt moved by the empathy within them. If someone around us can harm us, we should only push them away after ensuring there's nothing we can do to help. Now that we've addressed that, Hogai continued, let's discuss the first sign you need to watch for. Constant manipulation. Imagine someone who, with cunning skill, twists reality to achieve their goals. This could be a colleague who uses deceit to advance their career. For example, when a promotion is on the line, they might manipulate you by saying that your superiors speak poorly of you and suggest you accept a job offer elsewhere. While it may seem like they have your best interest at heart, their true intent is to secure the promotion for themselves. Kiara listened closely, captivated by the monk's wisdom, and recalled a similar experience she had faced a year earlier. The second sign is a lack of genuine empathy, Hogai went on. Think of someone who shows indifference to your feelings or experiences, only appearing interested when it benefits them. This behavior can deeply damage personal relationships because you sense that this person doesn't truly care about your well-being. They only feign empathy when they need something from you. Hogai then described the third sign, the constant creation of conflict. Consider a person who, even in harmonious situations, always seeks to create discord, fueling arguments and strife. This behavior not only generates stress in relationships, but also poisons the environment, making it toxic. The fourth sign is the relentless need for control. Imagine a friend or partner who tries to influence your every decision, steering your life according to their desires. Whenever you share your plans or dreams, this person takes steps to distance you from your goals in favor of their own. This need for control can create a toxic dynamic, undermining your independence and authenticity. The young woman pondered these insights while Hogai proceeded to the fifth sign, the consistent disregard for personal boundaries. Consider someone who regularly invades your privacy, ignoring your need for personal space or solitude. This behavior can lead to feelings of vulnerability and insecurity because it infringes on your personal freedom. Remember, everyone is entitled to their own space. Hogai then moved on to the sixth sign, the frequent use of lies or half-truths. Imagine a person, he explained, weaving a complex web of deception, obscuring the truth to achieve their desires. Kiara immediately thought of her friend Luca, who constantly exaggerated his experiences to appear more interesting. He told embellished or distorted stories to gain admiration, creating a false image of himself. This habitual lying, Hogai added, is the sixth sign of malicious or deceitful people who are likely to harm you in some way. The seventh sign, Hogai continued, is a pattern of vindictive behavior. Consider someone who, when faced with criticism or rejection, seeks to retaliate or punish you. Kiara thought of Marta, her work colleague, who had spread false and negative rumors about her after being warned about her behavior, intending to tarnish her reputation among the other employees. This vengeful attitude, the monk concluded, creates a cycle of negativity and undermines the foundations of human relationships. Now we come to the eighth sign, the constant quest for attention. Imagine a friend who constantly seeks approval through dramatic behavior or by exaggerating every situation. Chiara thought of a friend from her social group who always dramatized her issues, drawing everyone's attention to herself whenever they were together. The ninth sign to watch for, Hogai said, is a lack of accountability. Think of those who never take responsibility for their actions, always blaming others. Here, Chiara thought of her brother and several other people she knew, especially her brother, who had always caused trouble and then blamed their younger sister. Hogai paused, allowing the words to sink in, ensuring Chiara fully grasped what she had heard. Then, in a calm voice, he concluded, "Recognizing these 9 signs requires keen perception, because we often don't want to acknowledge that even those we care about might be harming us, whether intentionally or not. But to preserve our inner peace, it's crucial to be able to identify these signs. So, Chiara, practice awareness and remain vigilant in your relationships." Chiara thanked the Master for his invaluable teachings and expressed her deep gratitude. However, Hogai sensed there was more to convey. Beyond recognizing these signs, always trust your intuition. If something feels off, take time to reflect. Don't hesitate to end toxic relationships if it means preserving your serenity and peace. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. The tale of Chiara and Hogai is a profound exploration of recognizing and managing toxic relationships, underscoring the significance of self-awareness, empathy, and inner tranquility. This story imparts vital philosophical insights and practical lessons applicable to modern life. Hogai's teachings remind us that those we deem bad are not inherently malevolent, but are often shaped by their pain and experiences. Before creating distance, it's crucial to delve into the root causes of their behavior. This approach fosters compassion and empathy, encouraging us to view difficult relationships with understanding rather than quick judgment. Hogai outlines 9 signs to help identify toxic individuals, such as manipulation, where reality is twisted for personal gain, and a lack of empathy, showing indifference to others' feelings unless it benefits them. He highlights how toxic people create conflict, crave control over others, and disrespect personal boundaries. Habitual lying, vindictive behavior, and constant attention-seeking through dramatic actions are also key indicators. Such individuals often avoid accountability, preferring to blame others instead of taking responsibility. Hogai's advice to Chiara emphasizes the importance of empathy before taking action. Understanding why people behave as they do before distancing oneself promotes compassionate and empathetic interactions, ensuring we do not sever ties without first attempting to help. This advice aligns with the Buddhist teaching, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Maintaining inner peace is the ultimate goal, according to Hogai. Recognizing and understanding toxic behaviors are essential for protecting our mental and emotional well-being, striking a balance between empathy and self-care. Trusting one's intuition is another crucial aspect Hogai emphasizes. If something feels wrong in a relationship, it's vital to reflect and make decisions that prioritize peace and serenity. Intuition often serves as an internal guide, alerting us to potential harm. Furthermore, practicing awareness and vigilance in relationships is imperative. By being mindful of the signs of toxic behavior, we can make informed decisions about who we allow into our lives and how we interact with them. Balancing compassion and self-protection is central to Hogai's teachings. Understanding others' pain is essential, but it should not come at the expense of our well-being. Protecting our mental and emotional health is paramount. The story of Chiara and Hogai serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of recognizing toxic behaviors and the need for empathy and understanding in our interactions. By balancing compassion with self-protection and trusting our intuition, we can navigate relationships in a way that maintains our inner peace and promotes personal growth. Consider how these teachings apply to your own relationships. Reflect on your interactions and identify any signs that align with Hogai's teachings. How can you practice empathy while also safeguarding your well-being? Remember, as the Dalai Lama said, our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. This principle echoes the need for a harmonious balance between understanding others and protecting ourselves. Share your thoughts and experiences below, and engage in a dialogue that fosters growth and mutual understanding. If you're still with us, you're truly dedicated to uncovering the deeper meanings of life through these powerful Zen stories. Comment spiritual growth below to show your dedication to these teachings. Keep watching. There's more invaluable wisdom ahead that can transform your spiritual journey. Don't miss out on the lessons that can bring you peace and clarity. Story number 6. The ripple effect of unsolicited help. True wisdom lies in knowing when to offer a helping hand and when to let others find their own way. Have you ever felt the urge to assist someone, even though they didn't explicitly seek your help? How did it turn out? Have you ever pondered whether your good intentions might unintentionally create a negative ripple effect? In the Zen story that follows, we will explore why refraining from helping others unless they ask can be beneficial for both them and yourself. Stay with us until the end, as Buddhist wisdom might just transform your perspective on human relationships. You'll learn how offering help to those who do not seek it can have unintended negative consequences on both their lives and yours, and how it can impact your karma. In a serene Buddhist monastery surrounded by lush gardens and ancient trees, the venerable monk Noro gathered his disciples to discuss a deeply significant topic. His curiosity was evident, and his eyes were fixed on Noro, eager to grasp why their well-intentioned help sometimes led to undesired outcomes. Life is like a vast river, and each of us is a small boat navigating this unpredictable current. Noro began in a gentle voice. Often we find ourselves attempting to steer other people's boats without waiting for them to ask for our help. To illustrate his point, Noro shared an ancient story about a young monk who, eager to assist a struggling companion, intervened without being asked. Despite his good intentions, his actions set off a series of unexpected events, creating a complicated web of challenges, some quite dramatic for both involved. Suffering is a vital lesson in our spiritual journey, Noro continued. Each person, like a precious gem, is shaped by the pressures and challenges of life. When we step in uninvited, we deprive them of the chance to learn, grow, and strengthen. Noro then narrated the tale of two friends, Shun and Masu, who had shared joys and sorrows since their school days. One day, upon learning of Masu's financial troubles, Shun secretly paid off some of Masu's debts. Shun's intentions were noble, the master remarked. However, his gesture led to unforeseen and damaging consequences. Masu, though grateful, lost the opportunity to resolve his issues on his own. This created an emotional rift and strained their friendship. The unsolicited help brought discord and confusion, showing how even well-meaning acts can have unexpected repercussions. Each individual is subject to their own karma, Noro explained. Every action, whether good or bad, returns to us like an echo. When we assist without being asked, we disrupt the delicate balance of another person's karma and inadvertently harm our own as well. The wise monk shared more stories, including one about a young man eager to solve a dear friend's problems without her asking for help, only to find himself entangled in a series of endless difficulties and misadventures. If you enter a labyrinth that isn't yours without an invitation, Noro continued, you may trigger a chain reaction of events, creating a complex web of karmic connections. Your well-intentioned gesture could end up causing more harm to both your friend and yourself. Suffering often stems from past actions, and our intervention might alter the natural course of learning that the individual needs to experience. Even Buddha recognized the sanctity of the individual learning process and the necessity of respecting each being's karma. Noro elaborated, suffering, though harsh, is a valuable teacher. Noro continued, interfering with this process means depriving others of the wisdom that only suffering can impart. He recounted numerous instances when empathy had prompted him to offer help, yet how Buddha taught the wisdom of waiting for others to seek help. Every action we take is like tossing a stone into a pond, Noro said, using a metaphor to clarify his point. The ripples spread and eventually return to us. When we help unasked, we not only influence others' karma, but also create ripples that can impact our own lives. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. Lesson 1. Respecting individual karma. The story of Noro and his disciples emphasizes the importance of respecting each individual's karmic journey. Each person's life is a unique path shaped by their actions and experiences. Interfering with someone's challenges without their consent can disrupt their natural learning process, depriving them of the valuable lessons that suffering and struggle often bring. This teaches us to trust that each person's journey, no matter how difficult, has a purpose in their spiritual growth. As the Buddha said, no one saves us but ourselves. No one can, and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. This wisdom teaches us to trust that each person's journey, no matter how difficult, has a purpose in their spiritual growth. In modern life, we often feel compelled to intervene in others' struggles, thinking we are helping them. Yet, it is crucial to recognize that unsolicited help can sometimes do more harm than good. By stepping back and allowing others to navigate their difficulties, we respect their autonomy and their karmic path. This doesn't mean we should be indifferent to others' suffering. Rather, we should offer support and encouragement without imposing solutions. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. This quote reminds us to embody virtues such as patience and respect, demonstrating them through our actions rather than imposing our will on others. Moreover, the concept of karma teaches us that every action has a consequence. When we interfere with someone else's path, we not only disrupt their karmic journey, but also create new karma for ourselves. It is essential to act with mindfulness and consideration, understanding that our intentions must align with respect for the other person's journey. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a revered Buddhist monk, stated, compassion is a verb. True compassion involves understanding and respecting the natural flow of each person's life, offering help only when it is sought and needed. In today's fast-paced world, where instant solutions are often sought, the lesson of respecting individual karma is more relevant than ever. We must learn to balance our desire to help with the wisdom of allowing natural processes to unfold. This balance is akin to tending a garden. We can provide water and sunlight, but we cannot force the seeds to grow. They must follow their own timing and process. Similarly, we can offer our presence and support to others without attempting to control their paths. Furthermore, recognizing the uniqueness of each person's journey fosters empathy and patience within us. It allows us to see the beauty in the diversity of experiences and the strength that emerges from overcoming adversity. By respecting individual karma, we also cultivate humility, acknowledging that we do not always know what is best for others. This humility is a cornerstone of true wisdom and spiritual maturity. Applying these principles to our daily lives, we can start by practicing mindful listening. When someone shares their struggles with us, we should listen with empathy and without immediately offering solutions. This approach shows respect for their ability to navigate their own path and strengthens our relationships. Additionally, we can reflect on our motivations before offering help, ensuring that our actions come from a place of genuine compassion rather than a need to control or fix. Lesson 2. Empathy with boundaries. Empathy is a beautiful and noble quality that allows us to connect deeply with others and feel their pain and joy as if it were our own. However, it's essential to understand that empathy, while virtuous, must be balanced with the wisdom of setting boundaries. This lesson is beautifully illustrated in many Buddhist teachings, where the act of helping others is seen not just as a matter of goodwill, but as an art that requires discernment. Imagine a serene lake, where each action you take creates ripples. Sometimes the best way to maintain the tranquility of the water is not to throw a stone, but to watch and wait. The same applies to our interactions with others. While our first instinct might be to jump in and offer unsolicited help, it's often wiser to be a silent supporter. This doesn't mean we are indifferent or uncaring. Rather, we are respecting the autonomy and personal growth of those around us. By stepping back, we give them the space to navigate their challenges, develop resilience, and hone their problem-solving skills. As the Buddha said, you, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This quote reminds us that empathy also extends to ourselves, recognizing our limits and ensuring we don't deplete our own resources in the process of helping others. Empathy with boundaries allows us to support others without losing ourselves. It is about being there, ready to help when asked, but also understanding that unsolicited help can sometimes do more harm than good. It can create dependency, robbing the other person of the opportunity to grow through their struggles. It's like a parent who constantly shields their child from every hardship, inadvertently stunting the child's growth into a strong and independent individual. Consider the wisdom of the Zen proverb, "Sitting quietly, doing nothing, spring comes, and the grass grows by itself." This teaches us that sometimes our presence and readiness to assist are enough. We don't always need to intervene. Trusting in the natural process of growth and healing is crucial. By allowing others to face their challenges, we are honoring their journey and empowering them to find their own strength and solutions. This doesn't mean we ignore their struggles or turn a blind eye to their pain. Instead, it means offering a compassionate presence, a listening ear, and a readiness to step in when truly needed. So, how do we strike this balance? How do we know when to act and when to step back? The answer lies in mindfulness and deep listening. By tuning into the present moment and truly listening to the needs of others, we can discern when our help is needed and when our silence and support are more beneficial. As Thich Nhat Hanh said, the most precious gift we can offer others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers. This presence is not about doing, but being there fully, without judgment or the need to fix everything. It's about creating a space where the other person feels seen, heard, and valued, without feeling overwhelmed by our interventions. In your own life, think about the times when unsolicited help has either uplifted you or burdened you. Reflect on the moments when you wished for support but instead received solutions, or vice versa. How did these experiences shape your understanding of empathy and boundaries? By reflecting on these personal experiences, we can better understand the delicate dance of empathy and boundaries in our interactions with others. Ultimately, empathy with boundaries is about balance. offering support without overshadowing, being present without being intrusive, and empowering others while respecting their autonomy. It's a practice that requires continuous mindfulness, compassion, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. Remember, true empathy is not just about feeling for others, but also about understanding when to step back and let them find their own way. This approach fosters mutual respect and personal growth, creating a ripple effect of strength and resilience in our communities. How can you practice empathy with boundaries in your own life? What steps can you take to ensure your help is both compassionate and empowering? Reflect on these questions and consider how you can bring more mindful empathy into your interactions, creating a harmonious balance that benefits everyone involved. Lesson 3. Cultivating patience and trust. Cultivating patience and trust in the natural order of life is an essential lesson drawn from Noro's stories, reminding us that trusting in each person's karma can guide them through their unique journeys without our interference. This approach not only brings peace and harmony to our relationships, but also relieves us of the unnecessary pressure to constantly fix or improve situations for others, allowing us to focus on our own growth and responsibilities. When we understand that everyone has their path, shaped by their past actions and experiences, we begin to see the beauty in their individual journeys. As the Buddha said, "Your work is to discover your work, and then, with all your heart, give yourself to it." This wisdom encourages us to trust that others are capable of finding their way, just as we are. In modern life, this lesson is particularly relevant. We often feel the need to step in and solve problems for those around us, whether they are friends, family, or colleagues. This compulsion can stem from a genuine desire to help, but it can also lead to stress and frustration when our efforts are not appreciated or when the outcomes are not as we expected. By cultivating patience and trust, we learn to step back and allow others to navigate their challenges, fostering their independence and self-reliance. A story from the Buddha's life beautifully illustrates this point. Once, a man came to the Buddha seeking advice on how to deal with his constantly quarreling relatives. The Buddha listened and then told the man to imagine a great tree with many branches. Each branch represents a different person growing in its direction. The tree thrives because each branch finds its way to the sunlight without hindering the others. The Buddha's message was clear: trust in the natural order and allow each person to find their way. Trusting in the natural order also means having faith in the timing of events. We may want things to happen quickly, but sometimes the best outcomes require time and patience. As Lao Tzu said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." This timeless wisdom teaches us that rushing through life can often lead to missed opportunities and unnecessary stress. By embracing patience, we align ourselves with the flow of life, allowing things to unfold at their own pace. Moreover, this lesson of patience and trust can significantly impact our personal growth. When we stop trying to control everything around us, we create space to focus on our development. We can invest our energy in activities that enrich our lives, such as learning new skills, practicing mindfulness, or pursuing our passions. As we grow, we set an example for others, inspiring them to embark on their journeys of self-discovery. In the context of our daily interactions, patience and trust can transform how we relate to others. When we approach our relationships with an open heart and a trusting mind, we foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding. This shift can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with those around us. As the Dalai Lama said, a lack of transparency results in distrust and a deep sense of insecurity. By being patient and trusting, we promote transparency and security in our relationships, building stronger, more resilient bonds. Ultimately, cultivating patience and trust is about letting go of the illusion of control. It is about recognizing that life's uncertainties are not obstacles but opportunities for growth and learning. When we embrace this mindset, we become more adaptable and resilient, capable of navigating the ups and downs of life with grace and equanimity. In the words of the Buddha, "In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you." This profound teaching reminds us that the essence of a fulfilling life lies in love, gentleness, and the ability to let go. By integrating the lesson of patience and trust into our lives, we not only enhance our well-being, but also contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. We learn to appreciate the uniqueness of each person's journey and support them without imposing our expectations. This approach fosters a sense of community and interconnectedness, essential for a peaceful and prosperous society. So, as you navigate your daily life, remember to cultivate patience and trust, knowing that each step you take, guided by wisdom and compassion, brings you closer to true happiness and fulfillment. Congratulations on making it this far. You're on your way to embracing the spiritual insights that can change your life. Comment Zen Wisdom to declare your commitment to these Buddhist teachings. Stay tuned. There are still more enlightening stories to come that will help you grow spiritually and find true harmony in life. Story number 7. The Hidden Strength in Solitude. In the peaceful temple atop a hill, where cherry blossom petals gently fell to the ground, Saki sought solace from the wise monk Hiroshi. The feeling of loneliness and the lack of friends weighed heavily on her heart, and she wondered why she couldn't share the joy that others around her seemed to have. With compassionate eyes, Hiroshi invited Saki to sit and began to share his deep insights about friendship and true happiness. "I feel so lonely, and the lack of friends seems to be a problem. Everyone around me appears happy with their friends, and I wonder why I can't share the same joy." With compassionate eyes, the monk Hiroshi invited her to sit. "Saki, friendship is indeed a precious gift, but your happiness shouldn't rely on the number of friends you have. Let me share why having few or even no friends isn't something to worry about and can even be an advantage." Hiroshi, drawing on his years of wisdom, began to unveil the secrets of true friendship. "Dear Saki, the first thing to understand is that relationships and human connections are crucial, but they should be measured by quality, not quantity. Would you prefer many people with whom to share trivialities, or a few with whom you can share deep emotions and experiences?" As Saki pondered this, she realized that many around her had lots of friends, but questioned the depth of those relationships. Hiroshi, noticing her shift in perspective, continued explaining why having few friends, or none at all, shouldn't be seen as a problem. Having few friends ensures a certain level of freedom and authenticity. It allows you to be yourself without external influences. To live a fulfilling life, you don't need to conform to others' standards. After all, who truly defines normality? He further elaborated that quantity doesn't equate to quality. Fewer friends mean you can build deeper, more meaningful relationships. Imagine having one friend who understands all your emotional nuances. This is a priceless treasure. Saki recalled a time when a single friend had supported her during a tough moment, understanding her without many words. She began to see the value in deep, meaningful connections over numerous shallow ones. Hiroshi allowed Saki time to reflect before continuing. Human relationships demand significant emotional energy. Having fewer friends allows you to focus this energy on those who truly matter. Large groups often bring conflicts and tensions. Maintaining smaller circles preserves your positive energy for genuine support. Wouldn't you prefer to resolve conflicts with those who truly matter in your life? Saki recognized the stress in group dynamics and found joy in more intimate interactions. Hiroshi highlighted how solitude offers opportunities for self-exploration and personal growth. In solitude, you can uncover hidden passions, interests, or talents without being limited by others' expectations. Embrace loneliness as a chance for spiritual and personal growth. Saki thought about the time she could dedicate to her interests when not seeking group approval. She realized that focusing on herself in solitude had revealed aspects of her personality she didn't know existed. Hiroshi emphasized that fewer social ties offer greater flexibility in life. Imagine receiving a job offer in a distant place. Without strong social ties, you're free to embrace new adventures without worrying about your social circle. Saki saw how people with fewer close ties could seize opportunities without restrictions, living their dreams and fulfilling their expectations. Moreover, Hiroshi concluded, genuine friends remain by your side, no matter where you are. True friendship transcends space and time. Listening attentively, Saki gained a new perspective on friendship. Not having many friends doesn't mean being alone. It means focusing on inner growth and nurturing meaningful connections. Master Hiroshi gently hugged her and added, always remember, your happiness shouldn't depend on the number of friends you have, but on the quality of the connections with those few. I've known people with no friends, only to find they had one true friend who mattered. Those with few friends are often the most authentic and profound, possessing extraordinary inner worlds and rare qualities. Listening to Hiroshi, Saki began to gain a new perspective on friendship. Not having many friends doesn't mean being alone. It means focusing on inner growth and nurturing meaningful connections. Master Hiroshi gently hugged her and added, always remember, your happiness shouldn't depend on the number of friends you have, but on the quality of the connections with those few. I've known people with no friends, only to find they had one true friend who mattered. Those with few friends are often the most authentic and profound, possessing extraordinary inner worlds and rare qualities. Philosophical reflections and lessons from the story. In the story of Saki and Master Hiroshi, we uncover profound insights into the nature of friendship, solitude, and personal happiness, all deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy and universal truths about human connection and self-discovery. Master Hiroshi's wisdom emphasizes the importance of quality over quantity in friendships, highlighting that true happiness and fulfillment stem from deep, meaningful connections rather than a multitude of superficial acquaintances. This principle encourages us to reflect on our relationships and prioritize those that genuinely enrich our lives. Furthermore, the story reveals the hidden strength found in solitude. Solitude is not a negative state, but an opportunity for self-exploration and personal growth, allowing us to connect with our inner selves, uncover hidden talents, and pursue passions free from societal distractions. As Buddha once said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This teaches us to cherish moments of solitude and use them for self-improvement and introspection. Having fewer friends can lead to greater authenticity and freedom. Without the pressure to conform to a large social circle's expectations, individuals can stay true to themselves, fostering genuine self-expression and allowing for a more authentic life. This lesson reminds us that authenticity is more valuable than social conformity. By maintaining a smaller circle of friends, we conserve emotional energy and focus on those who truly matter. Large groups often bring conflicts and require significant emotional investment, which can be draining. By nurturing a few deep relationships, we preserve our positive energy for genuine support and meaningful interactions. This is echoed in the words of the Buddha, who said, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." The story also touches on the flexibility that comes with fewer social ties. With fewer obligations to a large group, individuals are freer to pursue new opportunities and adventures without being held back. This flexibility can lead to a more fulfilling and dynamic life, as one can embrace new experiences without hesitation. Moreover, genuine friendships transcend distance. True friends remain connected regardless of physical proximity, highlighting the timeless and enduring nature of authentic relationships. This lesson reassures us that meaningful connections can withstand the challenges of separation and remain a source of support and joy. In modern life, these lessons are particularly relevant. In a world where social media often values the quantity of connections over the quality, we are reminded to cultivate deep, meaningful relationships. Embracing solitude can lead to personal growth and self-discovery, providing a sanctuary from the constant noise of the outside world. Being authentic in our interactions allows us to live a life true to our values, free from the constraints of societal expectations. And by focusing our energy on a few genuine relationships, we can create a support system that truly nourishes our well-being. As we navigate our daily lives, let us remember the teachings of Saki and Master Hiroshi. Let us value the depth of our connections, embrace the strength found in solitude, and cultivate authenticity in all that we do. By doing so, we align ourselves with the core principles of Buddhist philosophy and move towards a more mindful, fulfilled, and authentic life. In the words of the Buddha, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." Let these reflections guide us towards a path of greater wisdom and inner peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 7 Zen stories that reveal the profound truth that people do not come into our lives by chance. Each encounter, whether brief or lasting, holds a unique purpose in shaping our spiritual growth and understanding. We hope these stories have inspired you to see the deeper meaning in your relationships and to appreciate the wisdom each person brings into your life. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, The Journey of Wisdom. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable content every day for your spiritual growth. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.